All right, creatures. It is Thursday night. You know what that means? Ring of Honor. We have I don't know. I saw like four matches. Hopefully there's more. We'll see.
They still booking shit right now.
Maybe, maybe.
Iron Savages
Uh,
and Dark Order.
oh, this I didn't see that they didn't announce this earlier. I don't think I saw that.
I remember this from yesterday.
Very interesting.
Oh my
QT.
god!
How does QT have a little title shot? What the hell?
Already
Where did he get his little title shot from? That's what I'm trying
uh
to figure out.
having veneers that glow.
I guess that just works out for people.
What's going on, Daniel Barry?
Hello, Daniel Berry Sport in the house. What's going on?
Hanako looks good.
Yes.
She ready to win.
Um, at this point, I won't even mind myself.
Give her the TV title. Let me see something different. Fuck it. Just don't do it with a body. Do it with a frog splash.
Well,
Oh, she fighting Red Velvet.
I really do like this green and red outfit she's wearing. It's cute.
She saying she a gift to wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was just for Christmas, but I don't know.
Double taping.
Definitely. They were over there in that in that area for quite some time. So yeah,
Oh yeah, they still in the Hammerstein.
I figured they would have gotten a couple of weeks worth of tapings and things like that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. However, we could do better. We could do better.
So she turned heel, right?
Yeah, she did at the Final Battle pay per view, where she ended up retaining her title by bashing Layla Hirsch with a monkey wrench. I am not fluent in household tools, but I'm guessing that's what that was.
It was.
So very interesting. So I was saying I wish we could see a little bit more aggression from her in the ring,
Mhm.
and yeah, I wasn't meaning like turn heel or anything, but
Yeah.
this is good. This is still good.
What the fuck? Is she breakdancing on her?
All right, they talking about a little Australia pay per view. I thought they were
Hmm.
quietly trying to get rid of it, but you know,
Nah, it's happening. It's going down. He
we'll
locked
see.
in.
One
She
day,
said, "We'll
one
see."
day.
Tati believe it's a wrap for that pay per view.
Find something about it. Something about it. Mr. All Days Off did say, if you notice, they were showing the Revolution banner the other day, and if you really think about it,
Hmm.
that is true. That's not the next pay per view. They're showing Revolution banner in the little promos and shit, but not the Australian one, which was kind of eye opening. So we'll see. We'll see. But they did just mention it on Ring of Honor. So maybe. Henny God, what's going on? He said, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch AEW with y'all soon. Oh.
yeah.
Have we brought you over to the dark side? Is that what happened? Well, Rally Sport is here.
He said
What's
so. You
going
can
on? Am
Raleigh.
I doing okay? I woke up 15 minutes ago. Do I look like it? I hope not.
Oh
I
no.
hope not. I was over it at work. The first half of the day was so slow. Then all of a sudden, people just calling for no
Oh my
reason.
god.
Why y'all calling? Figure it out yourself.
They've been watching the news all day.
Well, that's another thing too. That's another thing.
Seeing them benefits get cut.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, Red Velvet putting in no
All right, Red.
work. Hanukkah looks so much bigger
Yeah,
than Red Velvet.
she does.
That is very interesting. Very interesting.
How tall is Red Velvet? She's like 5.
You know, she seems really average with the other girls on the roster, but looking at Hanako next to her, I was just like, whoa. Okay.
She's 5'1". So
5'1".
you're taller than Red Velvet.
Yeah, slightly. Okay.
Yes.
That's not bad. Hanako must be really tall then. Has to be really tall.
She's 5'11".
Oh, Penny God says so I can keep up. Yes, you need to keep up. Lots of wrestling.
Yes.
Beer Valley Sports says, please press the like button, everyone. We really do appreciate that. Black
Please
Hat
do.
is here. What's going on? What's going on? David Montgomery is here. He said, let's fucking go.
What up, big bro?
Fletcher is here. What's going on? He said, Mommy Tati, how are you
Fletcher.
doing? Sir Leon, we hurt people. I hope so. We should be hurting people. Oh, he said he's watching Dynamite
Yes.
right now. I didn't have time yesterday to watch it fully. Was it good? Can't wait for the Rico Scissors angle. Well, so let me say this. I was very surprised to see people saying how much they did not like Dynamite last night.
That's nuts. I've been hearing the opposite.
You know, it not like it was the best episode that there was or whatever, but I saw more negative comments on the overall show. Good compliments on Max, of the show being on Max, but the overall show, I was like, what are y'all talking about? What show were y'all watching? I don't know. I don't know. I was really surprised. Really surprised. All right, Velvet needed to turn heel. I think that's definitely helping in the personality department. She's over
Yes.
here smashing Hanako's leg onto the ring post. Well, that's how you should secure a win. You got to take them legs down. But yeah, Dynamite, I thought it was
Absolutely.
good. So I mean, everybody got their different tastes or
I did.
whatever, and you know, I get you don't have to like it or whatever, but I was surprised to see more comments about not liking it. So I just I don't know what that was about. I didn't get a chance to look on Max about everything that was on the app, but I will say that I was disappointed that when you get on Max, you can't tell that AEW is on there if you don't know. You know what I mean? Like on the home page, there
Yeah.
should be something on the app that says something specifically that directs you to AEW. Yeah.
AEW. Yeah, you got to go to sports. I had to go to sports
Oh,
to find it.
I didn't even click that. I just typed in AEW. That's what I typed in because I didn't see it. So they should definitely at least put that or something so people could at least know it's there, especially since it just got there. So that's my only thing that I would say about the Max thing. So, oh, Red Velvet girl, Hanako said you're gonna retain that title, but I'm gonna whoop your ass before then. So interesting, very interesting. The Ricochet situation. That's another thing too. The whole laugh thing has been bothering me. I'm not gonna laugh. That little fake laugh that he got going on, I feel like it's so stupid. But I think last night was a breakthrough for his character. I really do.
Man, he's needed it for a long time.
Yeah. You know, sometimes with watching something, especially on a weekly basis, You want things to hurry up and get to the good part, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't keep in mind that, hey, things gotta take time. It doesn't happen right away,
Yeah,
and I feel like last night is exactly where Ricochet needed it to go.
I believe you. I believe that.
Mhm.
Like that was the change he needed, even in WWE. Like that was his Tony Storm moment, his timeless Tony Storm moment. That was his. Now let's see where it goes. Hopefully it'll stick,
Hmm.
and he just gets more unhinged. You know what I mean? Having a dual character, like you know what I'm saying. Give me the preschool
Preschool
teacher,
teacher.
like where you think that you're a good guy. Give me
Oh,
like you think you're the good guy because he just because he had those safety
all
scissors.
right.
It's
Now
got to
that
start
right
there.
there, I
That's
was
why.
just
Like
like, we can at least get something that looks a little more sharper,
yeah.
because we can see it. But other than that, it's fine. It's fine.
She said we can see it. He didn't hide it good
No,
enough.
no, no. Can't wait to see where the story goes. I couldn't even believe. You know what? Fletcher's still watching. Let Fletcher watch it, and he'll tell us what's
Hmm.
going on. Mr. Alday's office here. Hello. He
Hey,
said, but I
Mr.
don't
All Days
know.
off.
AEW gets unnecessary hate. I do believe so. I do believe so,
Yeah,
unfortunately. Also, there was a sign last night about them want somebody said book Athena sign in the crowd, and
yeah.
they do.
Hmm.
She's just on Ring of Honor, bro. Y'all gonna have to get a little subscription to come see her.
That's it.
You know? Oh
Ooh,
damn, that's
I
DDT.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hanako.
That's her new
I don't know what
finisher.
that was, but hopefully the doctors are nearby for Hanako. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Red. I like that. It looked better than that other
Is
shit she
that a
was
new
trying to
tattoo
do.
on her shoulder? I don't remember seeing that before.
I've never
I
seen
don't
that tat
know.
either.
I just realized that. Hanako gave a really great fight. Hopefully we get to see her again
She did.
in AEW Ring of Honor. We can use a little more of the Stardom girls to help out. We could use that.
Yeah. Yo, she making this TV title worth it right about now. I
It's
like
about
that.
time. It's about time.
Yeah. She got tired of the slander. They need to sell that title. I'm
I
sorry.
do like that one. That's why I was saying, Tony Khan, the girls, we would love to have a women's title. I know some guys too, guys who collect or whatever would like to have that too, but um they do have the world title, and I've seen it goes for, I've always seen it go for $800. I've seen the tag
Mm,
titles. I've seen people who like did like reviews on them or whatever. And they had
mm-hmm,
very few of the trios titles, the one that the acclaimed had. They had those.
mm-hmm.
So
Oh yeah, they
they
did
had
sell
like a
those.
limited number of those being sold. So those are not for me. Not for me. Oh, Shane Taylor, another promo.
Yeah. He back there in the solo chair by himself. That's the kind of chair you need, Tati.
Maybe if it's comfortable.
They are.
Okay, we should be seeing Shane Taylor promotion in action tonight. Oh, we ain't running from nobody. We ain't ducking
Hmm.
nobody. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, they still showing them Anthony a go go. Yeah.
Okay, great promo here from Shane Taylor, who's promoting Shane Taylor Promotions. Um, they got a nice group. They got great
They
members. They
do.
got all members of the infantry. They have Lee Moriarty. They have Anthony Agogo. We need to really
Hmm.
amp it up here with this faction. They got a killer group.
Come to Cooper Kids.
Well, here's Leo Rush and Action Andretti getting their TV time. Who they going against?
I don't know. They didn't even announce it.
The jackets ain't working for me, but I like them together. It would have been nice to see a little bit more.
I like the music
with them with Top Flight. There was potential to have a little bit more before they broke them up. We'll see.
The turn was so subtle. Like Action, I understand. Like he corrupted Leo Rush. You know what I'm saying? Or was it the other way around?
No, I would say it was Action Andretti. Action Andretti was the one who was questioning things and wanting Dante and Darius to be more aggressive and more assertive and get whatever it is that they wanted. But they kind of was like, sometimes being the nice guy don't get you a damn thing. So that's what that was. And they look like they're going to get something. So Action Andretti, Leo Rush, let's see. Fletcher says, Mommy Tati, did you see Takeshita? Motherfucker is wrestling twice in Japan, double champ 3 times. So on the 3rd, he will be at DDT Wrestling doing tag team action. On the 4th, Wrestle Dynasty, and then no, Wrestle Kingdom on the 4th, and on the 5th, Wrestle Dynasty. Takeshi's booked and busy. Well, actually, Wrestle Dynasty isn't 100% confirmed. So he has to win his match against Shingo Takagi at Wrestle Kingdom to qualify to go against Ishii at Wrestle Dynasty. Tony Khan, do you see what I'm doing right now? I'm promoting your show.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So if Takeshita wins that, not only would he win that match against Shingo Takagi, but he will also get the Never Open Weight title as well. So double champ. Prayer Warriors come through for Takeshita. We'll see because the AEW title is also on the line. Both titles are on the line in that match, and I can't see Takeshita losing it. I hope not. I don't see it happening, but we'll see.
Here come Homicide.
Oh,
he has made his return.
Leo Rush don't look phased.
No shit.
Action Andretti, he ready for whatever. Okay, we got Homicide.
They brung
Homicide and Rocky Romero. Rocky, you married? Never mind.
Johnny B. Bad returns in the soul of Rocky Romero.
Oh my god. Okay.
He did the
shimmy.
Well,
I'm actually curious to know if we're only seeing Homicide because in New York and whatever, will he be featured more? So I don't know. We'll see. All right.
Well, they said he's back.
Okay.
On the intro.
Leo Rush, Rocky Romero starting things off. I'm glad Leo Rush came back. I'm glad.
I am too. Leo Rush has been on fire.
Mm-hmm. Leo Rush, he's been doing really great in AEW Ring of Honor, also in New Japan as well. Pretty much at all the New Japan pay-per-views. Not these one coming up this weekend, but he's been pretty much at all of them. Action Andretti, I see you. Okay, I see you.
Yeah. I like a heel Action Andretti, man. Let's go.
And you know what? For real, Top Flight probably could. See, this is the thing. I don't want it to be like a thing in terms of if I need a reset that I need to turn heel to put. I don't know, to like get my best out there. This doesn't work for everybody, but Top Flight, they could have turned heel too, and that probably could have worked for them. Either way.
But then they got the infantry too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't take all of them.
That's the issue. That's the issue right there. Is that they? So how do I say this? They're not necessarily being consistent with where they're putting people in terms of AEW Ring of Honor. So you would see periodically both Top Flight and even Leo Rush, Action Andretti on both shows, not necessarily consistently, Because right now, Leo Rush, Top Flight, they are going to go for the tag titles tomorrow, not tomorrow, Saturday for on Collision, which I should have did for the pay per view, but whatever. Um,
Yeah.
and really, I was hoping that they would have booked this to be all three teams go each other for the pay per view. That would have been pretty cool because now we gotta wait till. Okay,
Oh,
hold on. They get into a little scuffle.
yeah. He came back Kinesio'd up.
Oh,
You see all the
I think they
Kinesio
said
tape he
that
got on?
Homicide got merch already on the Honor Club store. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know the website, but
Oh,
whatever. I'm gonna have to look that up. Probably through Pro Wrestling Tees. Ah, that's wild because it was saying on Pro Wrestling Tees that Danhausen had like the third most shirts sold out of like any wrestler last year, which is wild because
mm-hmm.
I hardly saw you. I hardly saw you last year. So that's a good thing for the checkbook, but put this guy on TV. So we did see him at the
Yes.
final battle pay-per-view, but we haven't seen him since. No Rush, right? Right?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's basically Pro Wrestling Tees / Shop Honor.
Okay, okay.
Danhausen, of course, has a new
What
shirt
the
right at the
hell?
top.
Dan has probably got like 100 shirts.
Gates of Agony have a new
Oh,
shirt. Looks like
I'm gonna check that out.
the Sons of Texas have a new
Now,
shirt. Final
I
Battle has
did
a shirt.
say a couple of months ago that I was not going to buy any more wrestling T-shirts, but the year is over. The year is over. That was for 2024. I'm getting ready to buy more.
Okay, so Iron Savages have a shirt
Meat
called Meat
Riders.
Riders.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're all standing on stakes. And then
Now,
right under
see, look,
that,
I could
the
buy
Outrunners
that,
have a shirt.
and there's no problem.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not fucking with it. I
You
can't do
know, Meat
it.
Rider over here, but I don't know about the rest of y'all.
And right under that, though, the Outrunners have a shirt called Meat Spin.
Okay. I'm gonna check it out and see what it's given, but okay, Meat Spin. That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's wild.
Black Hat says Dynamite was really good last night. It's just the people who usually hate on AEW are just gonna hate even if there's a good show. Fletcher agrees. He said
Wrestling hate
WWE
must stop.
crybabies always hating on AEW. No big news. Interesting.
Both companies hate equally, and they need to stop. Both like fan
What?
bases
How?
hate equally, but
I don't
come
get
together,
it. I
bro.
personally don't get it because I just love pro wrestling. Now, I'll call out the positive
Yes.
and the negatives from any company with no problem, but I don't feel loyalty to any company. You know what I mean? I
Not
don't
anymore.
get that. I don't know.
We got to look at the big picture, man. This is a big year for wrestling that can make or break wrestling. Like if it's too much, like you were talking about the other day, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of wrestling there, and it can
Oh
either do
no,
a lot of
Action
good
Andretti
if
hit Leo
people.
Rush by accident. Damn, Rocky moved out the way. Lord have mercy.
Oh no.
They better hold on now. Rocky and Homicide better not win because this.
Don't nobody want to see that.
The only reason why I'm saying I don't want Rocky and Homicide to win is because they're about to go for the title on Saturday. So why y'all gonna get a L right before then? You know what I mean? Hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Here we go. That's right, Leo.
Dang, Leo Rush is so quick.
He is. That slide is
That's
like
crazy
amazing.
because Leo, they were talking about like what they should call their group, and somebody said Rush Hour. I don't know if they actually considered it, but
I like it.
I haven't heard them actually call their group anything yet. I could be wrong, but I actually haven't heard anything. Is Homicide bleeding?
He's been bleeding for a while.
Okay.
I thought he was.
The mouth,
from the mouth, right?
They move the camera so quick. I
Yeah, I
can't
think he's been
tell.
bleeding for a minute.
Action Andretti, really talented. All these guys are really talented. I would just love to see these young guys getting some opportunity in the
Hey,
mix with these veterans. You know, this is an example, but they actually need this win right before their match with Private Party.
would you say that you know how we say like NXT has the best women's division right now? Would you say that Ring of Honor may have one of the best men's divisions in wrestling? Although it's inconsistent booking, but
Hmm.
considering the talent that we see on there.
I God, why put me on the spot, bro?
I'm just
So,
asking. Like it's
I mean,
just
all in all, I do prefer AEW's roster over WWE's. Um,
mm-hmm.
oh, Homicide got the fort, and he bleeding in the back of his head too. I think.
He just pulled out a
Oh wait,
fork to
hold on,
stab
hold on. Okay, Action Andretti moved that pretty little face of his real quick, so he didn't get stabbed by the fork. What is referee doing?
Yeah. That
Oh,
shit
a
is
low
man. Oh, there
blow.
we go. Yeah, yeah,
Ref, hurry up and
yeah.
count.
Come on. Get him out of here. That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you just gotta just hit somebody in the dick.
He tried to You stupid.
Yeah, it is what it is.
He tried to stab him, so it's only
You're
right.
right.
You know what
You
I'm
know what?
saying?
You're right. You're right. How you trying to stab me? What else am I supposed to do? Good. Action Andretti
You lucky it was only that.
takes the win for the
I would
team.
have found some scissors.
Oh, let's say your next AEW
Yeah.
champions. Um, now
I want to
look,
see it.
I don't got no problem with that. But what about these Ring of Honor tag titles? What we doing? Dustin Rhodes and Sammy
Why do the
Guevara.
titles look like that?
Um,
You saw them titles look on the
what?
graphic?
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention. Did it look different?
Yeah, they look different than the ones that the what's the
No,
name was
unless they got
holding.
some kind of customized version. I don't know. Seen. They're showing
Yes.
from Final Battle the tag team match that they had, the Texas Bull Rope match with Sammy Guevara, Dustin, the Sons of Texas versus the Righteous. The Righteous did not win, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Sammy's turning on Dustin at some point.
I'll take it, I guess. Well, they're actually going to be heading over to Japan if they're not over there already. Um, shit, I forgot who their opponents was. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. That'll probably be one of the last match that they've put on the card for Wrestle Dynasty. So I gotta look at the updated card for the show. All right, Justin. Because I see you walking around with that 6-man tag titles and your partners are not here.
And they haven't returned. They got him hostage.
I'm a little annoyed with that. I'm not even
I
gonna lie. I'm a little annoyed with that. We see that's another thing that's been hurting AEW as well. You know, I know people get injured. I get it, but too many vacancies slash injuries. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
At least in the past year or so. Um, you know, the only thing I can honestly think of is that the Von Erichs are injured. I haven't actually heard. Oh, they're talking about being at the Tokyo Dome right now. Oh, they're going to get House of Torture. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. Um, so yeah, good luck with that. You know, it's nice. Dustin, when was the last time he went to Japan? Lord have mercy. So that's a good thing to see him over there getting his little TV time. But other than that, we need to see better things when it comes to these titles. The titles they've been passed around in a very weird way, especially for
Yes.
Ring of Honor.
And to keep him
And
away
when
from,
I
go
mean
ahead.
that word passed around.
Yeah.
I mean that.
It ain't no lie. Shane Taylor told no lies.
Yeah. Oh, Harley
Harley
Cameron.
Cameron,
Okay.
Harley Cameron coming out for a squash match is diabolical right now, but I'll take it.
Well, we'll see who's her opponent because it didn't say that. All it said was Harley in action. Oh, that is a
Look,
squash.
see,
Never
she's in
mind.
the ring already. This is
Um,
wild. Harley
it,
Cameron in a squash.
well, he said Harley
Harley
Mania.
Mania. Oh my
There it
god.
is. You heard it
Yep.
here. Harley Mania. Will Valley Sports says, sorry, off topic. Have you seen the guy who's trying to sue AEW WWE? He reckons he came up with AEW Shockwave name, LOL, and Daniel Bryan WWE name. He's crazy and won't win the case. Have you? No, I actually have not.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. They're not even using Shockwave anymore. From what I saw, they got like 3 other names that they've chosen for another show.
Well, I personally don't know, and this is what I was saying. Like, just because you get something trademarked doesn't mean you're going to use it. You're just making sure that it's yours in case if you need it. So, I mean, if he, I don't know where he, who is this person?
Ashley Vox.
Somebody from YouTube who probably sat there and booked the whole show for them and gave
Oh,
ideas, I guess.
I don't
Daniel
know.
Bryan. I'm
Ain't
just
no
not
way.
realizing that Daniel Bryan. Okay,
Who is
that's great.
who
That's
is
not
Ashley
true.
Vox?
I don't know about that. Um, to be honest, the Daniel Bryan thing is really just his name flipped around.
Yeah,
That's
like
all that is. So I don't know about that.
I gave him that idea to flip his name backwards.
That's crazy. Hardy Cameron is in action. I didn't catch her name.
The girl Ashley
Um,
Fox.
oh, Ashley Voss. Okay, I don't think I've seen her before.
Look like Black Hat knows who she is.
Okay, Aubrey Edwards in the house officiating.
Ooh,
Okay, she Miss Harley with that cannonball.
yeah. That might be the end.
Oh, you hear that? Let's go
That-
Harley.
wow.
Harley getting her TV time. We do appreciate it. The ladies coming up.
I ain't gonna front. I
Will
want.
Raleigh Sport, the card. Some of these I'm just finding out myself. So earlier today, I only saw they posted like 4 matches. So it seems like it might be like a 2 hour show. So we'll
Yeah.
see. Because I don't know myself.
Let's see. Yeah, it's until 5:49.
Okay, we'll see. Fletcher says I don't understand where they are going with this Hangman Christopher Daniels stuff. They don't know what to do with Hangman, I guess. It was a little confusing too. With that, because remember Christopher Daniels did offer to help Hangman win at the pay-per-view, which was interesting. Nothing came out of that. And he came out last night to help not pretty much help Orange Cassidy from getting his ass whooped. And really, we wanted to see that. We wanted to see him get attacked.
Yes.
And Heyman just don't seem to want his help. If anything, he's probably just gonna get one little match out of it with him and Christopher Daniels. And yeah, they did that. The last time Christopher Daniels had a match, he had a match with they pretty much did this with somebody else.
Why he always got to reactivate himself, man? Just stay backstage and become Adam. Christopher Pierce, man. Relax.
He's a great wrestler still. He's still got what it takes to be in the ring. But if you're gonna put him in a story, like put him in a story, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Ashley.
They booing her. They want Harley to win. Harley Mania running wild, right?
Well, Hardy's always been entertaining since she came, though. So I know everybody hated her when she did that little rap and then she was singing when she first got there.
Singing and stuff. It ain't for me, but
Listen, it's better than. Who would you rather, Harley Cameron or Nikita Lyon?
Was she with the hell no? Oh hell no, Nikita Lyon. Hell no.
Yeah.
No,
Your
thank
face.
you.
They
I can't. I can't with her. I'm sorry. Fletcher said, I'm starting to think that Hangman retires Jeff at All In, either him or Jay Lethal. Jay is a good choice. Hangman, I don't know in terms of All In. Kind of hoping Hangman wins a title this year. I
or
don't know
Ric Flair.
when. Ric Flair? Ric Flair who?
I'm joking. They because he keeps saying he got one more match in him, and everybody was. I saw a tweet where everybody was
Hey,
saying they
look,
wanted.
Ric Flair, you not coming to dine on AEW ring. You go do that at some other promotion. We don't need that type of publicity right now. I don't think so.
Everybody kept saying they wanted Bronson Reed to tsunami him. He said Bronson Reed was like, "Y'all want me to tsunami him? Y'all want me to kill him, right?"
Yes, that's what they're telling you.
Tati said,
Yes.
"Yes." You are such a heel. Dog.
Okay, Harley. Okay, well, it
Wow,
wasn't a squash, so I'm glad it wasn't a squash.
she earned it.
Okay,
No team. She by herself.
is that the end of Outcast theme song? Wasn't she coming on to something else before?
I thought so.
I could have sworn she was coming out to
They
something else
building her.
before.
They are building her for something.
But where's
Or
Saraya though?
they building
She
Hardy for a
not hurt,
title shot.
right? Saraya?
No, she's doing on. No, she's probably on a press run for her book.
I still haven't seen this book.
They have it online.
Okay, well, Harley Cameron violently shakes her hand, saying thank you for the match. Very interesting. Okay, Lexi backstage with Red Velvet.
Maybe she can become her sous chef.
Questionable.
Oh,
Okay, they asking why she turned heel. Oh, Layla Hirsch is here.
Lexi
See,
got the fuck
Lexi
out of here.
gone. Lexi is gone. Oh, I don't. What's happening here? They're gonna have a part two. Another title shot. Oh, okay.
Okay,
SCP coming out. Very interesting.
get to see the whole squad
Um,
together.
Will Riley Sports said his name is Leland Owens. Reckons WWE AW nicking his ideas crazy. Oh, never heard of this person, but okay. Fletcher says, and Jeff Jarrett wants AEW. That's not happening. Not the world title. Maybe uh um
Hair dye. That's it. I told you they only gonna dye his hair
some.
golden blonde, and he's gonna get a golden blonde mustache. That's it.
So I'm honestly I don't know. Maybe tag titles with somebody. Satnam Singh ain't doing anything. I don't know.
If they
Honestly,
get them tag
I don't.
titles before infantry or top flight, we're gonna have problems.
Well, it's a retirement run. I feel like a couple of wrestlers are having a little retirement tours this year. Well, uh, Jeff didn't say how long he was going to be. His little contract was for. He didn't say, but I'm pretty sure he's going to try to make the most out of this year. So, oh, okay. Here is the Iron Savages.
All right, he got a little less bronzer on this week.
Yeah, he's not as orange. Boulder is not as orange as last week. Somebody better go to Titty City tonight. Somebody. Fletcher said, wasn't Tay Miller was supposed to be surprised tomorrow in Japan? I don't know if she was a surprise. Personally, I'm not sure. Is she? Well, then the cat's out the bag. Ballet says, did you hit the like button? If not, please do so. Ballet dancer is never wrong about anything. Please hit the like
Absolutely not.
button.
Please hit the like button.
Hello,
What?
ballet dancer.
What is
Who,
this?
who is this?
The Dark
Dark Order.
Order.
What? Wait, hold on. They teaming with them.
Yeah, I thought the Iron Savages was heels.
Oh, this is an 8-man tag.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought this was trios.
I thought the what's the name was heels. The Dark Order. I mean, not the Dark Order. The Dark. We know Dark Order do whatever they want each week.
That you know what? I don't even question it anymore because it. One week they're baby faces, next week heels. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So what that means is that Jack Jameson is just going to be ringside looking jacked, but not in the ring. So Tony Khan, fix that. Fix that.
He's on the outside with John Silver, so maybe they'll both cheat.
I guess. I guess. Um. Okay, the infantry, they looking good. They look good. Lee Moriarty looking good. Everybody's looking good. Boulder, you're tanning people. Hold on, wait, Alex Reynolds, you're tanning people too.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
he look fried right now.
He do. He
He's fresh out the
do.
air fryer, right?
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know.
You think Tony Khan
Oh,
got a traveling tanner, like a tanning bed?
that might be the case. I don't know. Some of y'all do look fried in front of these cameras. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy shit!
Not even gonna lie. All right, Lee Moriarty, Alex Reynolds starting up. Lee Moriarty. Oh Lord, somebody was talking about how Lee Moriarty should go against Tommy Billington, and ever since then, I was just like, I just need that in my life. I need that match in my life. Tommy ain't doing nothing right. He's available. All right, Lee Moriarty over here flexing while he got Alex in a little hold here.
Let's go. This actually isn't a bad match, like on paper.
No, it's not. I feel like we haven't seen as much from Iron Savages. Honestly, they're a pretty
Hmm.
cool team. I do enjoy them in the ring. Um, I like them. I like them. I would like to see them more on TV. Get a little TV time on Collision. Rampage is done with. So some of y'all don't know. Okay, Boulder is getting into the ring. Boulder, why is beard so orange? The bronzer got on that too.
That's what he used the bronzer on
Bro, I
instead
don't
of
know
his
what
skin this week.
I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know. Speaking of bronzer, MJF got that whole matte brown at
Oh,
the pay per view, which
that
is
shit was
just
funny.
crazy to me. Crazy.
Damn, hell of a body slam.
All right, Bronson's in the ring. Hopefully, somebody on the Titty City. Somebody. Is Trisha Dora
Oh,
out there? I don't. Okay, I see her. I see her.
he said, "Fight for
Titty
your life."
City, show me your
Oh,
titties. Yes, I love that. I don't know why. It's so silly, but I
oh,
like it. Oh, another person going to City. Oh, both
oh.
infantry members have gone to Titty City. Leave them a postcard. Only wrestling are you
Why are they
hearing a
doing an
Titty
infantry like
City
this?
chant. Well, somebody had to go, bruh. somebody. Um,
Shane Taylor's
we'll
gonna be upset.
see. Will Valley Sports said Tay Mello New Year's Dream Stardom show, the 3rd of January event. Tay Mello said recently she's going to appear on that show. She did a video on social media. Yeah, I did see that, but I didn't know if this was something that was supposed to be a surprise, though.
Ooh, that was a nice cutter on the apron.
Did he call him a bitch?
Yeah, he did. He said, "Who this bitch think I am?"
Oh, okay. The infantry. I hear y'all. I hear y'all. Very interesting.
Uh-oh, here comes
Okay,
Shane.
Shane in the ring. Real Valley Sports said the
Mhm.
March 11th was the last match that from last year, right? Not last year, but 2023. The last time she was in the ring before she got
Mhm.
pregnant. Oh, Balance says Action Andretti is a traitor too. Oh, really?
ballet like her baby faces, man.
What are they chanting? We want what?
We want Uno.
Uno. Even Uno. Oh, people chant for him. Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. Where Valley Sports said that El Hijo de Vikingo is injured again at Progress Wrestling in the UK. Had oh my god, Poison Rana. Didn't I tell you I stop using that move? Didn't I tell you I stop with the Poison
They need to
Rana?
stop.
He said landed on his head. It was awful to watch. They did an extra stop the match. Speedy recovery. Oh my god. He
That's a
2024
move that
was
needs to be
rough.
banned for
2024
yeah.
was rough for
And,
him. Well, damn.
and the year before, wasn't he like number 7 on the wrestler of the
Oh
year
yeah,
list or something like
2023
that?
was a really great year. He had got really great exposure with being on
Ooh.
AEW. And from there, that's really what it was. People were seeing how great he was, and he was getting bookings. There was times when he was wrestling several times a week. And one of the matches, he had to go to the hospital from exhaustion. Okay, because he was just overworked. And I
That's
get
crazy.
it. I get it. You're picking up in
Yeah.
terms of popularity. People are booking you left and right. And from there, the injuries
Yeah.
started piling on last year for him. Oh, DDT, Lord have mercy.
Ooh.
Libor already don't know. All
That
right,
was
Evil Uno, I
crucial.
see he doing something. He could use an iron for that shirt. Um
He, whenever he's a face, I don't think he irons. I think he only does it when he's
Oh
a heel.
man.
Are they
They
chanting
are
meat?
chanting meat.
Ooh. All right, Lee. Beefcake Boulder.
Yes. Meaty men. You have to have the names with
Why
it.
are they doing the infantry like
Wait,
this?
hold on. Now that infantry, they don't have to be killing people the whole match, so it's okay. We'll take it. I'm pretty sure they'll take the W anyway. Shane Taylor,
There you go.
Boulder in the ring. This is as meaty as it gets.
And said it's time for meat. Oh. Yeah.
Uh
Oh. Ooh, big
oh.
power
Okay.
slam.
With the greatness of ease. All right.
Oh nah.
Shane Taylor Promotions winning, right?
Oh.
Okay, Lee Moriarty came for the
Ooh, good
save.
save, Lee.
Okay. I got word for a quick
Yeah.
second. Okay, infantry taking out the
Oh,
trash outside the ring.
yes.
Alex Reynolds. Oh, wait,
All
who
right, this
is
is a good
legal?
match.
Shane is legal, and
And Lee, I think.
okay,
Or no, Shane and
Boulder. No.
yeah,
All right, everybody and their
that's
mama's
what I
getting
thought.
in and out the ring, so a little confusion here. I think Shane definitely, Boulder maybe. Lee Moriarty got Alex Reynolds in a crossface outside the ring, like that's gonna do something, but whatever. Um.
John Silver trying to interfere.
Oh, Trisha Dora.
Oh, there you go. Let's
Trisha
go,
Dora
Trish.
grabbing on Evil Uno's leg.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
so Jack Jameson and John Silver just gonna stand there and look cute. Is that what we're doing? They're not even helping.
I guess so. Uh-oh. So is
That's what
Evil
I'm
Uno the
saying.
legal man? I take it.
I don't. Okay, well, Evil Uno taps from a crossface, but um, who, when did he get tagged in?
I
You
don't
know
remember
what?
seeing it at all.
Ref doing his job, so that's good enough for me. Shane Taylor Promotion takes the win.
I do like that they let the champion
Yes,
get the
yes,
win.
I agree. We need some gold in this team. We need some. That would be. I'm cool with it because pretty much that's what's going on with the Death Riders as well. You know, Moxie got the world title.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume the rest of the group got the trios titles, but we haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah,
Seeing something similar with Shane Taylor Promotions, I'm cool with it too. Put the
I like it.
trios because they ain't doing nothing with that 6-man tag title. Put them on the infantry, Anthony Ogogo. Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Shane was supposed to before Chris Jericho raggedy ass came out of nowhere. It was supposed to be Mark Briscoe and Shane Taylor feuding. Tony Khan tried to wipe that
Yes.
from our memories. Like I review this shit every fucking week. Okay, I know
Yep.
what's happening, and I think they just they quietly removed that. And here's the Nueve with the title.
They quietly removed it, and inside of my editing suite, I have a whole Shane Taylor thing set. I was set for Final Battle for whatever they
Yeah.
were going to do. I was going to do a whole little storyline up for it, and then once I saw him change it,
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And that would have been
I
great.
don't either.
And it would have been cool to see the title being taken off of Mark Briscoe. Honestly, I don't really know why he lost that title. I I don't know. Some people said some
For
people
Chris Jericho,
well,
you
people
know,
were saying that because Chris Jericho is more marketable or whatever. And I was like, look, Chris Jericho ain't cute his damn self. But in terms of marketability, do they not notice how much people hate Chris Jericho right now? And not in a heel way, in a he's annoying, please go
nah,
away way. You know what I mean?
in life.
I I would have left it on Mark Briscoe. He can be more of a face of Ring of Honor because of his history with Ring of Honor. Um I don't I can't think of the top of my head who else if it had to go to someone else. Um Chris Jericho,
Mm.
he's not on the show. He came to the pay per view, but he's not on the show. So
Who's there? Who's there? Like that's could hold up the well. I would say Matt Taven, but
I mean, Matt Taven did go for the title a couple months ago, but then he focuses,
yeah.
put his focus on the pure title with Lee Moriarty, and for whatever reason,
Oh.
they tried it. And hold on, what's this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, they are giving.
This is a classic. Athena
This is
versus
definitely
Willow.
one of the best matches that they have had in Ring of Honor since Tony Khan bought the damn thing. Willow Nightingale versus Athena, Death Before Dishonor 2023. This is an amazing matchup. If you guys have not checked this out, was this 2023? Oh wait, my
Yes,
bad. It's 2025. That's what I'm about to say. This wasn't this year. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all.
no, this is 2 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
this
all right.
really
Just threw it wrong.
amazing, really amazing. So if anybody hasn't seen this, I mean, Athena, she's done so well. She's had really great matches. I would love to see how she does in Japan. So I'm hoping nothing but really great matches and positive vibes for everybody that's over there in the Tokyo Dome and whatever else going on this weekend. I don't want to hear about no injuries coming right into 2025. So definitely one of the best matches that they've done. This was a really, really great match here. So that's a classic match of the week,
Mhm.
apparently. I thought they were doing a classic Kenny Omega match this week. I guess not.
And they went right to 2023, like they running out of classic matches and shit. Like Tony said, no.
Oh man. Mr. Majestic is here. He said, putting my pro wrestling booking creative hat on, turn Ring of Honor into a governing body over Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Revolution Pro, Oceana Pro Wrestling, Qatar Pro Wrestling. I would love to see them do something together. The only issue is a bit of a consistency with Ring of Honor in terms of venue. They go wherever
Mhm.
AEW is. If they can just, there's potential in that. There is. Scott D'Amore, I would have given you a call by now. Tony Khan, we should do that. We should do that.
Just buy some property and just make a performance center. It's you so anti WWE that you just can't make a performance center and then have people,
I mean, they do have
you know what I'm
Daly's
saying,
place,
where you can.
right? They could be using
Yeah,
that. They could be using that for something. Put a show on. They can really go anywhere. They can go to a smaller venue, book it for a show and do
Arlington.
some tapings or whatnot, and work with Scott with all these promotions here. There's potential here. It's there. Just gotta see
Go
it
back.
actually happen.
Go back to Arlington. They can book that place where Mystery Wrestling has its stuff at. You know what I'm saying? All of that.
A
Like,
lot of work to be done. 2025. Mm-hmm. Will
yeah,
Valley Sports said Leah Rush is a great wrestler. Bella says, I'm
absolutely.
sorry to hear that about Vikingo. Very interesting.
Yeah, that
Will
sucks.
Valley Sports said, that's a cool name, Rush Hour. Yes. So I don't know if they actually chose
Mhm.
that. I would have to check, but I don't think I've actually heard them refer to them as that since then. But that would be a cool name. He said, thinking of Leo Rush and Lee Moriarty would make an awesome AEW tag team. Oh, that's another great team, too. He said,
Yeah.
when's Wrestle Kingdom on? Is it Saturday with AEW wrestlers appearing on it? Isn't Gabe Kidd versus Omega? Think it's 8 a.m. Very cute. Okay. So Wrestle Kingdom is the night before. That's Saturday night. That will be on 3 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so and I think that's 5 a.m. your time, Will, in the UK. Now Wrestle Dynasty will be on 11 o'clock Eastern Sunday. So that's like 4 a.m. your time, Will. So for that, it's a little different from Wrestle Kingdom. So that's a little good too, because I thought it was gonna start 3 o'clock in the morning. So they did it a little bit earlier in the day, which was a good idea. Good idea.
Mhm.
QGM is going to be doing Wrestle Kingdom 19. I will be doing Wrestle Dynasty. So tune in for that for the live streams.
Mhm.
And Dustin Rhodes' new promotion, Rhodes Wrestling Association, is a pretty good promotion. Reminds me of the current OVW. Wondering if RWA will become part of NWA Texas. That would be interesting. I started following them the other day, NWA Texas, seeing what they got going on over there. They do have tryouts. I want to say sometime this month, for anybody wrestlers, managers, referees, graphic designers, all this thing, a whole shebang. Look like they're really trying to do something big in terms of making a big move for 2025. So if anybody who's looking NWA Texas got tryouts coming up. Check it out.
Can we do this remote? Can I
Honestly,
work
I
remote?
don't know. Go ahead and check them out. They did post it on Facebook. I don't follow them anywhere else. I'm not sure if they posted anywhere else, but you could check it out. Will Raleigh Sports said Wrestle Dynasty. Sorry, Ricochet versus Zack Sabre Jr. will be good. Best technical wrestler in the world. I agree. Now that Dennison is at home. Um, he said, my opinion on Zack Sabre Jr. from the UK, like me. Oh, he's great. He's so dreamy. Zack Sabre Jr., you can lock me up in any hold you want to. Anything.
Oh,
Yes.
submit me.
Yes. Will Raleigh Sports said Harley Cameron, most improved wrestler. She has improved a lot. She's improved a lot. I would say most
Yes.
improved Anna Jay, though. She put in a lot of work last year. I would definitely say that, but Harley definitely has put in a lot of work. Yeah, I remember. Basically enhancement talent, yeah. Byron Cutler's here. Hey, how are you? Black Hat says when Harley was with QTV, she was unbearable. Then she joined up with Saraya, and it took a minute, but she has proven to be one of the most entertaining. Yeah, she's very entertaining, very talented. I can't wait to see what 2025 got in store for her. Says Harley Cameron's promo are amazing. She's funny. Byron says,
Yeah, I like to even.
oh, he said he prefers Chris Statlander. I like her too.
Chris is great. They got to figure this out with Chris.
Yeah.
Fast.
So yeah, something about it, especially the girls that are going for titles right now. Obviously TBS women's title. Every time they lose, now you're not seeing them. Anna Jay, we haven't seen her. Statlander, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see her for a little bit. Mina, she's gonna be over there in Japan in a couple of days. It's just like I don't know, because you do the title opportunity doesn't mean we shouldn't see you after that. I don't know where they're going with things. Something about it, and I don't care for him.
How would you feel if Statlander came down to Ring of Honor for a good 2 months, ran through some of the talent, and then she fights Athena and wins the title?
She gonna then not 2 months. She only a little bit longer than that. Anybody who's gonna take the title off of Athena gonna have to put in the work. It's gonna have to put in the work.
Okay.
She's had the title for over 2 years now, and had consistently really, really great matches. She's been very entertaining. She's been keeping the light on over there at Ring of Honor, and whoever is holding that title next gotta do remotely the same. So whoever it is next got to do pretty well leading up to that.
You think they can build Statlander that good again to where she's able to carry Ring of Honor and people to tune in? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean she would be a baby face. Whoever it is going to be baby face, obviously. So
yes,
she's a great choice as a baby face. Trying to think who else would be a great choice. I'm not sure. Will Valley Sports says Harley Cameron uses Saraya music. It has it changed? I thought she was using something else before. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but she used it today. For whatever reason, I don't remember her using it lately. So I guess. But AJ Styles is having a retirement tour. Isn't he injured? Right?
Yeah, he was injured the last time.
Yeah. So I don't know about that. Now, after last night's stream, I was thinking about it. I was like, if TNA and WWE did something, that would be nice. I'm not talking NXT. I'm talking WWE. That would be nice. So we'll see.
Invasion.
When AJ
TNA
is
Invasion.
healed, though, whenever that will be. But retirement tour, no. You thinking Jeff Jarrett, baby? That's what you're thinking about. Jeff Jarrett, John Cena,
and Moose isn't invited.
with their little tour thing this year. Will Riley Sports said, "Is that what it's called on Ring of Honor every Thursday?" Oh, Honor Club. Yeah. Well, I mean,
It was Honor Club. Now it's
that's
just
what I'm
Ring of
saying.
Honor.
I have no clue. I,
Yeah, because it's not even Honor Club no more. When I downloaded the app, it said Honor Club, and then it changed to by
yeah, it
itself. You
just
know how
says
they
Ring of
updated Twitter
Honor.
to
It
just
just
be
says Ring
X?
of Honor.
Yeah.
He said, "I agree with your comment, Black Hat, about Harley Cameron." Byron says, "My second prediction is one company will do a 2-night all women pay per view." Who's gonna do that?
2-night
I
all
don't
women
see that
pay-per-view?
happening.
Byron, you be wild.
They can't even get 2 women's matches on the damn one show. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I was saying before last
Yeah.
year, like, y'all can do an all women's Rampage episode or something. Like, they never took my suggestion. Tony Khan, give me a call.
No, they take your suggestions. They just don't give you
Oh,
credit for it and
well, if
pay
they're
you.
watching, they're gonna call me one day. We'll see. We'll see.
And we're gonna force their
So
hand. That's all.
2-night pay-per-view, baby. No, I don't see no company doing that. Not even Stardom gonna give y'all 2-night show. He said, "Oh, Startup is a good wrestling promotion." Yes. Mr. Holidays also said it was a matter of time for Vikingo. Well, that's what I was saying.
He just came back though. Like, man, he was
I don't
already
know.
like,
I don't know.
man, listen, let's protect Beast
Beast
Mortos at all
Morthos,
costs.
if you need protection, come over here. I'll help you out.
Oh, the Tati Protection
Yeah.
Agency, the
Oh,
TPA.
no. See? Okay, TPA. Okay. I like that.
Yeah, you gotta be like the acolyte.
I like that. Oh, he said becoming injury prone.
This is what.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he is.
Unfortunately.
This is what his
But
third
look at what
in
he
a row.
does though. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me, but if you're doing this every night, then, unfortunately. Roberto's here. What's going on,
Oh,
Roberto? Ballet says,
what
meaty,
up?
meaty, meaty, meaty man. Wish death upon me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
she's doing it with the 50 Cent. You stupid ballet. Meaty, 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 meaty man. Now that's gonna no. I didn't want that stuff for 2025. Oh
Fletcher
shit.
said, just finished Dynamite. I don't get the hate, to be honest, but a solid show. Not a pay per view, still good. I love that people watch WWE weekly shows, boring as fuck, but they can't stand AEW. It's funny.
Hey, listen, you turned Uncle Todd into a AEW fan. Every time I talk to Uncle Todd, he tells me he's watching AEW now. He
Oh,
watched
okay.
last night.
That's what I'm saying.
So you be
I
turning us into
did
fans, man. You got
say
it.
that I'm spreading the gospel of pro wrestling. So I do like to
Yeah.
turn everyone over to the dark side, watch pro wrestling. It's fun. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Roberto
Yes.
said Jericho is not more marketable. It was a bad decision when they made him the first AEW champion. They thought peeps were going to love. Well, that led into the NBA Finals. One, couldn't believe Jericho was still around, and two, how fat he was. He said AEW was mocked
Holy
for
shit.
making Jericho the first champion. Well, I would agree that they were. I personally don't think I would have chose him to be first. I think I would have gone with Kenny Omega, honestly, for first champion. He was a paymaker, right? When he won the title, yeah. Not necessarily a marketable character either. I kind of felt like maybe Chris Jericho, you know what? I don't know what it was. I really don't know. Maybe the checkbook or
Yeah.
something. I have no clue.
When did he become Le Champion? That was before the Ocho.
That was before that. But that was. I mean, he was
because he's Le Champion again.
that was even before he. I think was that. I think that was before he even got the Ring of Honor championship. Yeah, that was before then. You know
Yeah,
what, Chris Jericho? It's a no for me. It's a no for
yeah. That's
me.
when he was the Ocho.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor. He's keeping like Ring of Honor with Spanish name. That's why he's the
So
Nueve
yeah, I
now.
don't know. I don't know. Byron says everyone's going to go nuts if Create a Story is announced for WWE 2K25.
They will. I'll keep y'all updated. Once they announce it, then you guys will see some updates from me on it. I'll keep up with it. I got 800 hours into 2K24, so
Okay, we still got the classic match going on. Fletcher says I think Ricochet joins Hurt Syndicate after Swerve feud, or maybe even during. We'll see.
mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll like what Ricochet is doing and just say, you know what, let's put his bitch ass in the group and see what happens. See what happens.
What if Ricochet don't want to join though? Like, and what he's doing is bigger than
I was thinking that
being in the group.
too. We have to see how it's moving. We'll see how it's moving
Yeah,
before they come up with that. Because I still think people probably thought that he was going to join Hurt Syndicate regardless, just like not right now, right now. So that'll be interesting.
yeah.
Fletcher says, why were they mocked Jericho? Jericho is a legend in this business, yes. However, you can still use the legend like in the wrong way, if that makes sense. Like this was so interesting because like when I saw Bay the other day, he was saying that he's been obviously been a legend in this business for a long time, and he says that one thing that he doesn't like is when people are saying for him to have one more match, and he's just like, as a wrestler, you got to know when to hang it up. Even if it's not like in
Mm-hmm.
terms of retirement, timing is everything. AEW started out, they could have used a better person to be their first champion. And it has nothing to do with how I feel about Chris Jericho right now. But I think Kenny Omega would have been a great champion to start off with. Um, they were starting out with what was that, 2019 or whatever. Starting with your new
Mm-hmm.
promotion, I feel like having, I'm sorry to say, a fresher face, fresher body to hold the
Yeah,
title is a
yeah.
better idea. I would not have chose Chris Jericho. Kenny would have been my first
Yeah.
choice. Hangman and them was over there too. I don't remember Hangman. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Like
Or even Orange
like
at
when you
some
think
point. Yeah.
yeah. Like when you think TNA, like it's AJ Styles. So you know that AJ Styles was the homegrown guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think uh they've established that, or actually they have. It's Hangman to me, honestly, like as the first guy that kind of was really like and Swerve. Both of them are like to me are the almost homegrown guys, even though
I
Swerve came from
mean,
WWE.
all the
But
wrestlers came from somewhere. They all came from somewhere.
yeah,
But Chris
hmm
Jericho, the at that point, like 30 years in the game, I want to say, for your first champion, no. No, you're
yeah,
you're a baby company starting out. Um, could have made a better choice with that. Could have made a better choice.
hmm oh man, that finisher is still so goddamn dope.
Fletcher says people just like to trash talk about WWE. I mean, I'm sorry, AEW, but WWE had more fails to be honest. But let's not have that conversation tonight. Well, it is true. They've been around for
Oh
70
yeah,
years. They've had time to fuck it up, get it right, fuck
yeah,
it up, get it right over and over again. And I think that's the one thing that a lot
yeah.
of people are not considering is that AEW can also get it right and fuck it up and get it right, fuck it up too. Just like
hmm
everybody does. I don't know anything in this world that's perfect except for Beast Mortos. So there's just like people. I feel like they look at it as in where they judge AEW. They don't judge any other promotion like this. Only AEW in terms of, well, whatever WWE is doing, they should level up to that same um in terms of accomplishments. It
Yeah.
doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. Like if Dynamite got 600,000 views, to other people that looks bad when it's like, what do you mean 600,000 views? That is great. For pro
Yeah.
wrestling, that is great.
Yeah.
No other promotion is even getting close to that. No other
Mm-mm.
promotion even got a deal like this with Max.
Mm-mm.
Um, I get it. WWE, they do over a million or whatever, but that's not what we're looking at. Sometimes when it comes to success, it isn't about what your competitor is doing. It's about doing better than what you are doing before. And all they have to do is worry about themselves right now. I do feel like WWE do look like them as competition because they are. Seth Rollins said it the other day. He did.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, AEW has to focus on getting to, at some point, being able to do consistently a million views, and they're going to get there.
Yeah.
WWE didn't get there in 5 years.
Hell no.
They did
And they
not.
fell off. And they fell off from it. So if it
Yeah,
wasn't for AEW, they wouldn't have been back up there. You know what I'm saying? They had fell off for a minute
yeah, yeah.
before
So,
the panty, and before we had to watch like TVs and people was tuning in. Uncle Ty was on the screens and shit. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
in the dome, Uncle Ty was on that shit faithfully.
they've had, AEW has had a lot of success in 5 years, and they don't get enough credit for it because everyone's just like, well, they did this, but WWE is doing what they got to do with the fuck what they got to do what they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Could you imagine you're doing well in something and someone comes out and say, "Oh, well, Jessica doing better." Who the fuck? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like how do you look at someone's efforts or a company or whatever efforts and just constantly compare them to someone else in terms of like you're never going to be shit anyway because you're not doing as well as anyone else, as if what you've accomplished doesn't mean anything. That is very strange to me. So I don't know. I always say I'm not pro AEW, I'm not pro WWE, not pro New Japan. I am pro wrestling. I want to see pro wrestling win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all that matters to me. What is this? Okay, well, the classic match is over. Who is this?
The television championship match.
Commander main
Main event.
event. 10-minute
Wow.
time limit.
They shitted on us tonight. And in 10 minutes.
Tony Khan.
Boom. Cute.
Tony Khan.
I'm turning the volume
I'm
back
saying
off.
all these nice things about y'all right now. What happened to 10-minute time limit for a main event?
What's the TV title?
No, wait, is it no, if it's 10 minute, then it's a proving grounds. Did he say 10 minute? If he said, "Oh, Justin Robert, that suit is clean," Lord,
Justin, stay
really nice
clean.
suit. Mm-hmm. That's good. You see that, Bobby?
You see that, Bobby? You stupid.
Bobby Lashley. This is what a good suit look like. Well, anyway, Commander's here. Yeah.
Oh, Alex is dressed normal today.
We tore him up.
Yeah, he did.
We tore him up with his little new outfits he's been wearing the past few weeks. So whatever. Roberto says at the point he wasn't seen for a while, so him as first champ for a new company wasn't the best choice when AEW needed to grow an audience. Jericho and AEW got laughed at. Well, you know what? I agree. I would have used someone else. I agree. Black Cat says this was one of the 3 times that they could have dethroned Athena. Yes, I was worried. Willow, because Willow had beat her like a couple of weeks before that during the Women's Owen Hart Cup. And that was one of the few losses that so Athena do have losses. They are in AEW. So no losses in Ring of Honor, but losses within AEW. So yeah. So I was worried because I was like, okay, they look like at that time they were gonna push Willow Nightingale to fucking Pluto. And I was worried for our champion. I was, but amazing match came out of it. But she ended up retaining. So that was a very close time, very close time. But wait, hold on. Willow didn't win it that year, right? Did she? No way, she did.
What, the
to
TBS title?
2023, the Owen Hart Cup. Didn't Willow and
Oh yeah, yeah. It was Willow
Willow and
and
Pretty Ricky
Ricky Stark.
Starks, they
Yep.
won 2023. And this is another thing too. These tournaments and stuff, they don't mean shit when you don't do nothing with them. Ricky Starks been at home, and Ricky Starks only been posting on Instagram. What am I supposed to do with myself?
Where's
So
his
I
shot
see
at
him
the
on
title?
TV. That's what I'm saying. Bigger opportunity tournaments are supposed to help in terms of bigger opportunities. Ricky Starks is always that guy in the company that I was like, oh, they're gonna do something big with him. And
Oh,
it hasn't happened.
CM Punk happened. That's what happened.
You know what?
He did that. I mean, when he was going to win it.
I don't well, that was a really interesting time for Ricky. He had
Yeah.
that amazing he had what two amazing matches with Danielson. Oh, it was so good. So good. It looked like a nice big push was coming for him at that point. The CM Punk situation happened. Um, they could have continued with Ricky and just like, you know, they would have to move on from the story or whatever, but still could have continued with Ricky. I don't remember what happened exactly from there. But it just didn't get better than that
Big
at
Bill. Him
that
and Big
point.
Bill won the tag titles. He whooped with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Like, he had some good, like, he had
Hmm.
great TV time. With that,
He
I
did.
loved it when he whooped Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with that. But I'm sorry, that was the funniest shit.
Well, was what
Then
it
they had the
was.
match.
Why does Commander look like a preschooler in front of QT?
I don't know, man. Oh,
What happened? They got new cameras over there.
the
They
Max cameras.
AEW got new camera. That's what I'm saying. The camera it looks so good.
Tony wasn't playing. He like, look, man, whatever
Oh.
WWE got, I need that plus.
Yeah, because you saw I was looking on Max. It looked real
Mm-hmm.
good. The picture quality was excellent, actually.
Crispy. It was beautiful.
Now the people who need to go to Turkey, they're gonna be worried about that. They are going to be worried about that. Okay.
When Edge watch it back, he gonna be upset.
Hey, look, leave Adam Copeland alone. Okay, Adam Copeland don't deserve it. Oh, sorry, Cope.
Cope.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
that's right.
Cope.
It's
Yeah,
just Cope now.
it's just Cope. That's what that is.
He gonna be coping with that hairstyle.
Didn't I say leave him alone,
All right.
Kenley? I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you.
All right. I'm sorry.
Gonna mute you. So another thing too, people have been talking about Adam using Cope instead of Adam Copeland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the problem with it. I don't see a problem with it.
Maybe people
And
are
another
following
thing
that
too,
one.
they've been tearing up AEW about that the Dynamite theme song. I'm not gonna lie, I also don't like it myself. So
He got that music license, man. Wherever he getting the music from.
we spending money. We spending
Mm-hmm.
money. Fletcher said Takeshita wrestling 3 days is wild. That's what I'm saying. Takeshita needs a little bit of a break after that. You know, reigning defending champion. That's what we love over here. But it's a lot. It's a lot.
We get Fridays off now.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Well, I mean, after that, nothing really gonna be going on. Well, oh, hold on. I think he was on the little California pay per view they got going on for New Japan. I think later on this month. I think he was on that flyer too. I'm gonna check that out. So Takesha's booked and busy. Hopefully not too busy. Roberto says, I agree. I'm not into the tribal talk. The bias is real in our community. Triple H is literally copying Tony Khan right now in every way. Oh, you heard that.
The Great Steal. Jay-Z stole he doing a pulling of Jay-Z. Jay-Z stole Young Chris's style, so
Oh, well. Fletcher says, I don't think Athena should be dethroned. She should do what Samoa Joe did with the Ring of Honor title and go to the main roster to dethrone Mercedes CEO. I'm going to say no because Ring of Honor titles have taken way too many L's. Pretty much all their titles kind of don't mean much, unfortunately. That got nothing to do with the wrestlers though. The poor choices that has been made these past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And if Athena does that, it's gonna feel like it means the title means shit. So I don't know. I don't know. Roberto said Athena to the throne, Monet, please. I'm okay with that. That
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with. Let's see. Fletcher says Roberto. I'm just saying, Big Nose ain't doing the amazing job people is trying to paint. Well, I said, but well, even Shawn Michaels is doing well.
Yes.
Even Shawn Michaels. To be honest, I agree. I do agree. It's a little bit more interesting with what Shawn Michaels got going on right now. And Levesque is about to bury Gunther. I hope not. Not my ring general.
Mm-mm. I don't think you can
For
bury
old
Gunther.
Phil.
Gunther has been champion since he's arrived at WWE the whole time, even in NXT UK. Like he's
I
always
mean,
been that man.
it depends on how it happens. You know, losing the
Yeah.
title is one way, being buried is something else. I don't know.
You have to use Paul
I don't know.
Heyman.
That's what I'm saying. Paul Heyman over there, he not doing anything.
That's how he gonna win the title. It's got to be with Paul Heyman.
Oh, I thought you meant booking.
Nah, CM Punk is owed that favor from Paul Heyman, so that's probably the favor. Maybe he uses Roman to.
You know what? We stopping the conversation right here.
That's the
Right
only
here.
way to get it off Gunther if you don't want to bury him.
Damn. Well, no comment. Didn't they say it was a 10-minute time limit?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's close. What? Then they using new cameras.
I told you. You said they was using them.
The quality, it looks really great.
It does.
They got new cameras with the max money. Okay. See, now this is what we say, like in terms of getting a contract, you get your money and making great investment with your money, better cameras.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need any more wrestlers.
Oh look, he throwing the diamond for the
Diamond Cutter. I know he ain't QT.
He clowning.
Oh my god. They're booing him. Oh god.
Who tried to use the diamond cutter and he said DDP said no?
They said MJF.
Oh yeah, that's
Isn't
foul.
it MJF, right? Commander look like a little child. How tall is he?
Oh.
He looks so small. Or is it QT is really big? I don't know. Well, oh, why he beating up Alex? You know what? Alex Hinton, I don't care.
QT Marshall at 6 feet.
6 feet, okay. Commander, what is he? 5'2"? 5'2" or something. I don't know. How did QT get a title shot? The fuck?
5 foot 1.5.
When?
Or
Oh,
5.5.
that's a lie. You see QT next to hell no. QT 6 feet. Commander's 5 feet 5 inches. That's a lie.
He's
Mexican
built. That's what they
Destroyer.
say, built.
That's a lie.
26 years old.
Commander's 26.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep, 5 inches.
Well, I learned something new today. We still on the case about hologram. We still trying to figure out how old is hologram. If anybody know, put it in the chat. There you go. Commander going for his little finisher here, this little tightrope, little shooting star press thing. Oh, but QT roll out the ring. Commander, if you're gonna be champion, I need to hear a promo.
All right, it says that hologram is 26.
What? Oh, it was a Proving Grounds match. It was, like I said, QT made it to 10 minutes. Okay, QT lasted 10 minutes, and now he gets a title shot for the TV. I hate when I do shit like this. I'm not gonna lie, but
Commander gonna kick his veneers out.
Bro. Nobody is cheering. Nobody's even booing.
They don't know what happened.
They don't. So I mean, I just
Roberto.
see a couple of faces of disappointment, but come on. They didn't give us a 10-minute main event after we just saw 40 minutes of that classic match with Willow and Athena.
Well, I see something in the wrestling database. They says hologram is 26.
Kenny, we established hologram is not in the 20s. We have already established that he is not in the 20s. If hologram is 26 years old, let's do the math real quick. If hologram is 26 years old and he's been wrestling for 15 years, what the fuck?
Hey man.
They had the kids wrestling in kindergarten.
Yep.
Come on now.
I'm still looking around and looking everywhere. Like that's the only age that I was able to find was that he was 26.
That is a lie. It's a lie. I'm on the case still. We're still on it. We're still
All
on
right.
it. Roberto says, he said, nah, man, I'm saying that since NXT, all he did in NXT is what Vince did in the 80s is sign already known guys who can work. Oh. He said, I just believe anything that Vince was involved with will be ruined. I don't like Roman at all. Very boring. Oh. But if you notice, he has been getting tossed since his return. LOL. Oh, Tribal Chief. Oh.
Don't do the Chief like that.
Well.
Hail to the Chief. Man.
Okay. No. His opinions are valid.
Yes.
Fletcher said, y'all saw Travis Scott and Levesque. Travis threw the WWE title to his side, and Levesque was all dramatic trying to get the title. Please check it out. It's funny as fuck. Travis didn't give a fuck. No, I did not see that. Okay, interesting. He says, I love people trying to bring AEW down. We've been here 5-6 years, and I've always hear AEW in the mud. AEW will die, and well, AEW is still here, and it's here to stay. I agree.
It's not going anywhere.
David Bond is here.
What up, DB?
Yeah, they said about the TNA been around and pushing for quite some time. Y'all saw TNA got a little chant on Dynamite last night, so they're here. AEW is the most successful wrestling company ever. Tell me one company that did what AEW was able to do in 5 years of history. Well, I agree with that. I couldn't tell you. I agree.
Yeah, they did have a great roster to start too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
one of the things about they have an amazing roster.
Nobody had a roster to start like that. Not even Vince. Vince, if you go back to even in the 80s, Vince's roster was trash. You can go through the history of WWE's roster, and it's never been as good as it was until like mid 80s. They always had like one dude, you know what I'm saying, that can do something.
But that's still like what Roberto said, which was Vince McMahon taking well-known talent from other companies and obviously having more money to offer and snatching them up.
And props to Harley Race for telling him hell no when he tried to take Harley Race before his contract was up.
Well,
and then Vince tried to fight him, and then Harley Race beat his ass. That shit was funny. That's one of the wrestling stories.
Well, let's move on. Because like the $1 Million Man says, everybody got a price.
They do.
They do.
He ended up
He did. Roberto said, laugh my fucking ass off. We need the alternative. Hopefully GCW can make a splash this month on isn't that the show that they had their goons attacking people at that AEW show, pretty much forcing them tickets? That's what they were saying. GCW said that didn't happen, but very interesting. Very interesting. GCW for me, they are always going to have a hard time in terms of appealing to the masses because of death matches. It's not for me. There I can count on one hand the amount of death matches that I've actually kind of enjoyed, you know.
Yeah.
So they'll have a tough time in terms of TV deals and things like that if that's what they're looking for. I mean, that's definitely have to be what they're looking for at some point. You know, just going from city to city doing shows isn't gonna cut it. You're gonna want to have more success. So they're gonna have to change a little bit of something in the formula over there. They got great wrestlers there though.
Yeah.
Is that in that show in New York? Because I heard they're coming over here to Texas. I might go. I might go. We're gonna have to see about that though. Fletcher says, Sir Leon, don't try. You know, WWE fan base is bigger than WWE, so that conversation of both of the fan bases need to stop. The problem are the WWE fans that only want WWE to be here.
Well, I mean, on my timeline, the way my timeline is set up is I get both haters. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like I get equal opportunity haters on both ends. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I just try to be positive on my timeline as far as like I like both companies personally. You know what I mean? I know that WWE fan base is way deeper and it has way more fans. They hate it. Even in Discord, you go in there, people they'll call AEW a joke, and it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like I
I
say,
don't even
anybody
bother
who
with
watches,
any of that stuff.
yeah, I don't either. But I mean, I will argue people down on AEW's fan base, like as far or as wrestling. Like I said yesterday, that was a great episode of Dynamite. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Especially
It
with what
was good.
Ricochet. Like
Um,
me and Todd talked about Ricochet. We were like, "Yo, this is WWE couldn't do this to Ricochet and actually heel turn
yeah.
him this way."
Well, if it don't work out one place, you can go somewhere else. You
Hmm.
know, I don't go on the internet and argue with people. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong one time and I'm moving on. That's it.
Look,
That's it. I don't argue with nobody.
Bully Ray was a great heel in TNA. He couldn't do that shit in WWE. They tried.
You know,
People still cheered.
you know how it goes over there.
Yeah.
Pleasure says I'm a AEW fan. I want TNA to succeed. WWE don't. I want New Japan to succeed. WWE don't. Well, that's how they kept themselves at the top for a long time. I think that they're seeing that there is benefits to having a working relationship with other promotions as well. That's why y'all see over there, Obas holding titles over there. Noah,
Hmm.
um, is that the only person in WWE who's holding a title at another promotion? I
Mm,
might be the only person. I'm not
possibly.
100% sure. It's the only one I could think of right now. Right now, but look how long it's taken for them to get to this point.
He's out on rental.
So we'll see. I did say let's see if he's gonna show up on Monday, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Omos is coming on Monday.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Fletcher says, Sir Leon, we hurt people. Uh-huh. We saw this also, Sir Leon. What the swords? The hell?
Yeah. Like being knighted. Wow.
David Bond said, what's up, Tati King Leo? Your audio is late. Oh, it looks good to
Uh-oh.
me. I think it's all right.
Uh-oh. Is it off?
It looks fine now. Fletcher said, I wish WWE could collab with TNA, a proper one, not using TNA hottest stars to push NXT the better. That ain't that what I said.
Tati been saying that for months. Like I agree too. You know what I'm saying? Some of
I knew it from the very beginning. That's where it was going. I knew it. I was like, they're gonna use their hottest people and just to help with NXT, but it hasn't really. Somebody showed me where it's helped TNA. Like
mm,
where what benefits have they reaped from this? I don't see it.
the only person that I can see that it did anything for me was putting Rosemary on the map for me. I like watching Rosemary matches now.
Hmm.
I was interested in Chris Bay until he got hurt. Like I did get to see that. Just because they were over there for the pay-per-views and stuff. So and then I got to see who was that? Frankie Kazarian has been having a great year. Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of helped me go over to watch their product more. But PCO and stuff like that. But as far as helping, shit, just
Yeah.
Rosemary, and it helped the TNA people. Like it made me a fan of Tatum Paxley. You know what I'm saying? Like where I
Yeah,
really like that.
but the company itself would have loved, I'm pretty sure they would love to get more exposure for them.
Man,
So
send Jacob
I
Fatu.
can't say that I've seen that. Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, send him over to TNA, man, for like 2 weeks or
They're
something,
not
shit, or a pay per view.
they're not doing that. Not with the main roster. I don't see it happening. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. You know, quite a few people seeming to, being free agents. And that's another thing too, because we seen it with, I'm not even gonna be biased. AEW too. Same thing with New Japan. And New Japan biggest stars end up leaving. All them people left. Jay White left with them abs. William Ospreay, Mercedes, Okada left.
That's
A lot
fair.
of people left. Those are big names for New Japan. New Japan, President Tanahashi, we're gonna have to get it together this year, and make the best out of they can. That's why I said Gabe Kidd not going nowhere. Tanahashi is gonna pull out checkbooks,
Yeah.
loans, refinance the house, everything
He better
to
back
make sure
that.
he ain't going nowhere.
He better back that yen truck up for Gabe Kidd on the
I'm telling you, it's not going. He not going. Zack Sabre Jr. not going nowhere. Kevin
Yeah,
Knight not going nowhere. Them people, they're not going nowhere. They are making sure that
back
it's
that yen
not
up.
going to happen like this. And that's the thing though. And I don't want to say that AEW is untrustworthy or anything. I
Mhm.
think those people within New Japan realize that we can participate here, but also be on a bigger show, maybe more money, because I don't know what contracts looking like in New Japan. They just realize that if they are part of AEW, that there is bigger benefits, and that is true. So I could totally understand, but at the same time, you don't want it to look like when we partner up with somebody, we take their talent away.
Yeah, because that's all
So
that's happening.
now,
Because
right,
everybody
that's
wants
what
to
it
leave.
seems like.
I'm, I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad AJ Francis re-signed with them. Like I know people don't really look at AJ Francis like that. You know, what I mean that the dude like, but I'm glad he re-signed with TNA. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm glad he didn't drink the Kool-Aid and go right back to WWE. Like, and
Could have
I wish Jordan Grace would have re-signed with TNA too. Like, you know what I mean? She didn't,
Jordan.
but she was ready to go. But maybe it's time for her to step up. But and that's the only way to make new stars sometimes. But it's kind of like, damn, you want to hold a company down. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody want to be a face of something that's like not the place right now where you can make it. Like Naomi really was the face of TNA. She could have stayed over there for one
She
more
could
contract.
have. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
she came back in the elimination chamber and got her ass beat first match. Bobby Lashley right after that.
They have to do something in terms of the contracts of their stars working with each other so that they don't lose them throughout the process. Now, if their contract is up and it's up and they can make other decisions, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Um, William was still wrestling with New Japan when he was already got his little AEW hat and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. It was a loss. Io Sky was over there too.
Hmm.
Oh Lord. Anyway, what's the next one? What's the next comment? Um Fletcher said, y'all heard about the IC women's final is not going to be on the first Raw of Netflix. Oh, is
Maybe
it?
Royal Rumble. Well, unless I hope it's not on the next week of Raw. I don't want to see it on there.
Oh.
Put it at the Rumble. Save it.
They got a lot going on. They got a lot going on for the first show. I mean, they got the last woman standing match
Yeah.
with Rhea and Liv. That'll take some time. So
They could have saved that shit for the Rumble too. Like, well, get it
yeah,
out
they
the
could
way
have
so we ain't got
definitely.
to see it no more, please. I'm so tired of living real. Like,
I am too.
I'm done with it.
Roberta said I went to Evolution. They never want to do it again. Oh.
I want to see it again, man. I think they got enough talent now. Bring some TNA talent over too.
um it's not it's not a bad concept or anything. I
Mm-hmm.
knew it was something that they won't stick with either.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't
Vince though.
think I don't feel like any company make women wrestling feel important enough, unfortunately.
Just Shawn Michaels. That's it.
Not enough. Not enough. I don't
Mm.
know. Fletcher said, I'm not feeling Yuta with the Death Riders. Why everybody always saying something about Willie Yuta? I love him. He's cool.
I think I don't like the way that they're booking him with the Death Riders. It's like He did that
But
to Bryan Danielson, and then what? Like, you just gonna keep whooping his ass every week or be
yes,
disappointed in Yuta? Oh,
that's exactly what they've done with Yuta the entire time. Danielson even did it to him too. So this is Wheeler Yuta saying in an abusive relationship for whatever reason. That's what it's been like this the entire time. They're not treating Wheeler Yuta any different than what they did before.
okay.
If you really look back,
They not. Is they doing the same
um,
thing?
do y'all remember that one time Claudio was cutting a promo in the middle of the promo? He's beating up Wheeler Yuta, talking, beating him up, and keep talking. This
He's like,
was
we whoop
like
Yuta's
over
ass.
a year ago.
We whoop
Okay, they don't give a fuck.
them
It's been
European
like this.
uppercuts.
Yes. Okay. They don't care.
Oh, that was messed up.
Mr. Ollie also said Yuta looked like a young Ricky Steamboat. Oh, I never thought that. Okay. David Bunn said TPA, Tati Protection Agency. Yes.
Yeah, see,
Mm-hmm.
Tati got mad t-shirt ideas she's sitting on over there, man.
There it is.
Release the
There
Kraken.
it is. Roberto said, "This is why I can't get into Vikingo train. He needs to listen and stop whiling. Not gonna last long. Well, I mean, Darby Allin is still pushing, somehow, some way. That's the thing, and this is another thing too with Darby too. Those guys that got that type of style that's kind of extreme, they're pushing themselves to the limit. Vikingo, I don't even know how old he is, to be honest with you, and if he ain't even 35, will you be on a wheelchair by then? Darby Allin too. These guys are really young. They're living like there's no tomorrow. They wrestle like there's no tomorrow. And that's the thing too, because people actually think what they do is cool. And it's not like it's not, but it's just like your body's you're gonna have shorter careers compared to everyone else, the way y'all moving.
27.
Who's 27?
Vikingo.
Oh, well.
I mean, him, Shotzi. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna do it first. Shotzi, that spill she took on NXT was nasty.
Yeah, like I said, y'all too young to be doing some of the things that y'all are doing, and especially those of y'all who are not even 30 years old or just turning 30. That's not even considered prime in wrestling years. So y'all doing the most. Y'all are doing the most. And the thing is that a lot of these fans, they always feel like, however, like the Darby Allin thing, when Darby Allin actually wrestled for y'all a couple of weeks ago with William for the Continental Classic, I was just like, oh shit, he's wrestling. He's not killing himself. You know what I mean? And he went right back to it with Claudio the next week. You know, it's just that thing where it's just like you keep doing this every week. You don't realize how you're cutting your career short. You know, and then Darby Allin, if y'all follow Darby Allin on social media, he is doing wild shit on his off days too.
Yeah.
So it's a never-ending thing for him.
when he was dragging his brother on it, when he was dragging him and his brother were dragging each other on the ATV inside of a body bag,
doing crazy shit. I don't know. I don't know. I think he did something where Tony Hawk was skateboarding and Tony Hawk did like a handstand on his broken foot and everything. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Darby. Darby did say he was going to go to Mount Everest before All In. Tony Khan don't need to book anything regarding Darby Allin for All In. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Now look, I'm going to say this. As a non-believer, I feel like God intervened when they broke that little foot of Darby about that Mount Everest thing. Because I was just like, there's just no way. That was a divine intervention. I told you to stay your ass at home.
Right after he went through the glass, remember Tony was like, well, yeah, on Wednesday, you'll be fighting, what's the name? And then he broke his foot that same day.
No, he broke his foot before that.
Oh.
He broke his foot before he had that match with Jay White. He, for whatever reason, just wanted a whole shebang to go out. So they booked him with that match with Jay White 2 weeks later. His foot was already broken. They made it a point to have Jay White to really focus on that foot throughout the match. And then after the match, they ended up announcing that his foot was broken. So it was already done before then.
Finish breaking it,
or whatever. That is what it is. Byron says AJ Styles was supposed to have a retirement tour before he got injured. Then wasn't he But he was joking though, right?
What
Well, yeah,
about
he
his foot?
was about him retiring.
Oh yeah, nah, he wasn't retiring. Yeah, that was
He wasn't
him.
going
What's his
nowhere.
name? But if people think that he said that was his last contract that he was signing, though, like in real life, he was like, "This is my last contract."
Well, if that's the case, then good. But I can see a couple of years on that contract. So,
Yeah, he ain't going out like that
mhm.
though. I promise you that. AJ Styles is too prideful for that.
Fletcher said so. Ricochet, a new member of the Acclaim, Scissor
Oh
Me.
my god. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
You wild for that.
So after the whole thing with the Acclaim, they had asked Anthony Bowens about what happened,
Hmm.
and then he got into a little scuffle back there with Max Caster, and he basically saying the only reason why I haven't whooped your ass is because Billy Gunn told me not to put my hands on you. And I was like, man, fuck Billy, fuck him up.
They should have a triple threat.
Okay, I will put my hands on him. He's so annoying, but whatever. We'll see what ends up happening with that.
Damn.
Interesting. Oh man, Roberto said Ricochet is a new Jimmy Ray toilet paper target. I think
Holy
you should keep
shit.
going with it. Now look, if they stealing the toilet paper from the venue to throw out Ricochet and y'all got no paper to wipe your asses during the show, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't
Hmm.
know. Fletcher said Queen Tati growing the AEW fan base, and Sir Leon also. Let's give my man that. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Roberto said, "Yeah, y'all spread the gospel of wrestling, and I'll share y'all names and shows too." Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Queen Tati, I sent you and Sir Leon a video of the Portuguese wrestler Damião when you had the time to check it. I have. I followed him on Instagram. He's really, really great. I really do like his energy. I don't speak Portuguese, so I don't know what the hell he's saying, but he has really great energy. And that's one of those things that I feel like a lot of wrestlers, when they speak, you don't feel shit. And there are those wrestlers when they speak, you do feel something.
Hmm.
And the wrestler that Fletcher's been sharing from Portugal, something about him when he speaks, he got a strong presence and he's pretty great in the ring. If he gets that contract with Rev Pro, that's going to be big for y'all. Put Portugal on the map. That's going to be a big opportunity, and hopefully more wrestlers from Portugal follow after that. Byron said, "Love the list of Jericho." Oh, okay. I did see this. This one sounds so stupid, but it was so weird. Um, there was this some show on YouTube where they catch predator online predators or whatever. Dude was wearing a list of Jericho shirt when they caught him, and as a wrestling
Shit.
fan, I that's all I saw. I was like, look at what he's wearing. Very weird, very weird.
Mhm.
Fletcher said, "You just made the list." He said, "I love KO and Jericho's storyline." Roberto said, "It's gonna lie," and I was in it. The arena scene, a mega tap to Pack, was fire, but then Jericho won the belt, and I knew their first bump in momentum just took place. You can see me on the pay per view crying with quick. What? Oh, now that pay per view that's on Max, right? I think they said they got everything from 2019 on Max, everything from 2024 on Max. Let me know what part. You know what? I'm gonna put it on just because you said that, Roberto. And see if I see you crying. See if I see you crying. Let's see. Mr. Majestic said, wondering which promotion is more profitable: Tony Khan's Ring of Honor or Anthem Sports and Entertainment TNA Wrestling.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, I heard that pay-per-views are doing numbers, so but I mean,
I don't know. I honestly don't know, and I can't even make a guess. I don't have anything that'll help me suggest which are doing better, to be honest with you. Very interesting question. Real Rally Sports said, I can't wait to see my favorite wrestler, Kenny Omega, again. Yes.
he's on the way.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher says Omega versus Okada versus Takeshita versus Osprey Fatal 4-way. Book it. Lord have
Oh my
mercy.
god, that's a stat
I
card.
can't
No, make
handle
it a
that.
fatal 5-way and add Zack Sabre Jr. in that.
Lord have mercy. Tony Khan, Forbidden Door.
Yes,
Zack Sabre Jr. If you want to see him on there. We would love to see Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel. Nigel ain't doing nothing. He's not
that would
doing
be nice.
anything.
That would be nice.
Yes, please. Please and thank yous. Mm-hmm.
Nigel versus Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, we shall
Nigel.
see. Fletcher says, yeah, Sir Leon TNA equals AJ Styles.
Yes, that's where I discovered him at.
He said to be TNA equals AJ Styles, AEW, it's Omega. Oh.
I think so.
Roberto. So Omega, yeah, I would say that too. You know, Omega has been other places as well.
Yeah.
Um, I guess that's why people was upset when Omega was like he was gonna have his first match back in New Japan. They was like, well, why would you do that to eight? Man, they was walling in the comments. This is the AEW fans who was not happy
Yeah.
about this. They felt like Kenny is that AEW guy, and that his first match should have been in AEW. Personally, I don't give a damn. Wherever Kenny Omega at, that's where I'm at. Um, so he said Japan, not necessarily just New Japan, but considering Japan to be home, and that's where he wanted to be to have his first match. If that's what Kenny said, I'm taking it for what it is. That's what he said.
They got to rebuild New Japan. You know what I'm saying? I think that's him and Gabe Kidd's goal is to help rebuild
Yeah.
New Japan a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Roberto said, "Not gonna front. I would have chose Hangman to make someone brand spanking new. Look at him now. He still comes out and peeps. And no, it's on site." He said in New York City, he came out, and New York City immediately when Cowboy shit, and he hasn't been on that in a while. True. True. Well, they could have used it. Remember, he did have the world heavyweight title. It was overshadowed because Punk was over there and everybody was fucking with AEW for Punk. And that's one of the reasons why I would love to see him, preferably this year, get his hands on the title again. I would definitely continue with the feud with Swerve, not right away, but it'll happen at some point. Maybe Swerve can get it from him. I kind of wanted that last year, but apparently that wasn't in the cards. But I'm okay with that. They do that this year. I think it would be cool. Because Monty, I don't know what we're doing right now. I'm still on board, but I got the door open at this point. Yeah, they losing me. They losing me a bit, but I'm still supporting.
They lose us and then they reel us back in with like one good segment. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We'll see. We'll see. Byron said Roman Reigns will always be a homegrown guy to me. If Roman Reigns ever went somewhere else, I would be shocked. Oh, well, I would probably be surprised about that too.
Yeah.
Fletcher says, what I most love to hear is WWE fans saying AEW isn't even the second biggest wrestling company. It's TNA. Said, brother, even New Japan is bigger than TNA today, but they don't watch New Japan to say that. Very interesting.
Yeah.
The Roman Reigns and AEW would be like Hogan and WCW in terms of impact. Well,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
If you take Roman Reigns and Bianca Belair and drop them in the AEW. Oh shit. You talking pumping new life into
the they put Hangman. I mean, what am I saying, Hangman? If they put Roman, whatever, Bianca, I would not be happy with.
You don't want Bianca over there?
No way.
Damn.
No way. I feel like the girls over there right now is barely getting any opportunities. They put Bianca there, she'll be on top of everything, and no, we're good. We're good. Roman Reigns, I'll take you wherever you go. I'm coming over, Tribal Chief. I don't care where you at. But it would be pretty much the same impact if he were to go over there. Yeah, but I don't see it happening though. Roberta said, "Damn, to me, AEW is Cody." Oh,
I mean, you know, it worked. That shift of momentum when Cody left AEW to go to WWE, there was a big shift of momentum.
I'm going to
I know
say,
you hate her, but
yes. I'm going to disagree because the fans was already booing him and not giving a fuck about Cody at that point. Was he one of those main guys to begin with? Yeah, when you think of the beginning, the very beginning, you think of Cody Rhodes. I don't, but that is true. But at some point, the fans did give up on him. They did.
Because of the same John Cena shit, he wouldn't turn heel.
Yeah, but John Cena. Well, that's the thing too. John Cena somehow has made it throughout all that anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll see about this last little run he got going on here. I don't think he's gonna turn heel, but for so long fans have just been like, when is he gonna turn heel? When is he gonna turn heel? And he turned that heel for y'all on Monday Night Raw that one time. And that was it. You know? And I don't think it's ever gonna happen. It would be interesting for that.
We got the baby see it when he got taken in the Firefly Funhouse when he had the NWO shirt on.
We gonna see. We gonna see about this last little leg. Byron said, breaking news, Atari is back in the console market.
Yes, Atari has been working on a new console. They are back.
Fletcher said, AEW is Cody. Never. Not even WWE is Cody. Cody Botchin Rhodes. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
There it is. Cody Rhodes slander is welcomed here, by the way. It's welcomed. It's encouraged.
Not too much. Not too much on Cody. You still gonna stay. Y'all still gonna sing the song, so it don't matter.
I ain't never seen that song.
So you the only one. You the only one, but I know people be under their breath mumbling that song when they sitting there, even if
definitely not me.
They feel the adrenaline in their soul.
Hell no.
Tati look like she got sick after here.
I'm sick to my stomach just hearing Cody Rhodes' name on a Thursday night. No way. No way. Fletcher says, I hope I don't see Cody's ass on AEW ever again. Thanks. Roberto said, OMG, imagine Roman Reigns in AEW. He's boring now. Imagine giving him freedom. Oh, my fucking God. Moxley all over again. Oh.
Shit.
Ballet said, we played a lot of Atari back in the 80s.
Yes.
Fletcher says, I don't see Roman in AEW, but I see Tyler Black. Oh.
After this contract is up, anything can happen.
We'll see.
He signed for 4 years, so we'll see.
We shall see. Rollins always the second to Roman, second to Cody, now second to Punk. Just come to AEW, brother. Interesting. Roberta says, oh man, I loved all these dramatic Cody matches. Cody and Dustin face the Bucks. Cody versus Spears, Cody versus MJF. The drama was just fire. Then WWE stole it, and just to be different. No, y'all can have them.
Nah, that Cody and Dustin match was fucking fire. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, it was.
Because that was real beef too.
Oh. Brotherly love. Mr. Majestic said fans need to give AEW Ring of Honor under Tony Khan time. Every successful pro promotion, WWF, the NWA, UWF, WCCW, AWA, Stampede, Portland, etc., took decades to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even like Maple Leaf, like y'all, like we, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody talking that. Like, what y'all gonna start bringing up the Maple Leaf numbers already and shit? Like, give it.
That's what I'm saying. Man. Give it time. Oh, Fletcher.
That's it. Yeah. Yo.
Is Finn Balor the new Dolph Ziggler?
Yes. They treating Finn Balor like Dolph Ziggler, and they need to fix it. Finn Balor needs to win the world title. He won it that one time and then had to relinquish it the next day. and we never got to see Finn Balor actually. Yeah, he's on Dolph Ziggler time right now. Would you say no, Tati?
I'm saying I'm not gonna say nothing. You said it for us.
Yeah, and that's me. Y'all know I mean, listen, fuck that. I'm pissed about it. He's way overdue for that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna give Tommaso Ciampa hit a good run like you're doing right now, you need to do the same shit. I don't give a fuck who's champion. Put some, you know what I mean, roadblocks in that plan. Let him be fucking Gunther. I'll take that. I like the ring general too, but shit, man, Finn Balor beating Gunther, now that's fucking changing the game. If you want to do something,
I'm not gonna lie. The match with the Demon versus Tribal Chief is where
it went all wrong
for me. That's where it all went wrong.
Thank you.
That's where it all went wrong. That was the very beginning.
That's when I knew Vince lost
there, yeah.
That's when I knew Vince lost it.
Not
good. They was playing his music and shit. Everybody thought he was gonna win the title. It was at Extreme Rules, right? Oh my god, his music was playing and shit. You saw his heartbeat. It was so fucking cinematic the way that it looked like he was about to win that title from Roman, and then it's just thank you. Oh my god, I was so pissed. I was mad at that.
Yep. Mike is here. He said, "Any chance we see Athena back in WWE? Hell no. Mercedes got a better chance of going back before Athena even give it a thought."
Well, Mercedes said it, but I think that if they back TKO back that Brinks truck up, right? If she don't ever hit that main roster to win that title, and about all in, I see it. And she's
said Ricky. Oh,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ricky Starks is wrestling for HOG title. Roberto says, "Man, we just spoke about Reigns, Rollins, and Moxley, three who have done absolutely nothing for pro wrestling. They would be perfect, like a acapella."
Holy shit! Nah, they've been down for like the last 10, 11 years now.
I like them. I really do. I like them together. I like what they've done individually. About Rollins being second, it's not a lie. I wish they've given a little bit more faith in him. But maybe soon. Moxie has done well in AEW. I wish I could say the same for New Japan. But whatever. Well, at least this last leg in New Japan with the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Now that right there, that match he had with Naito. Oh my god! If I could just wipe that from the fucking brain, that would be lovely. He's done well. Roman, we don't even talk about that. We already seen what he's done. These past few years, and I think they've made a difference. I know that sometimes us as fans who've been fans for a long time, we don't feel the impact like how the younger people, the younger crowd might feel it. But I do feel like they've all been able to make something out of themselves, at least since leaving the Shield too, So for me, I think they've done great. I feel like they could have more faith in Rollins. Moxley, baby, I don't know what we're doing today. But they're gonna fix it. Whatever that's going on with the Death Riders or whatever. Moxley, he has the potential to be that top guy, that guy of whenever you think of AEW, like he's the first name you think of. He's not quite there yet. I don't think so. This storyline couldn't take it there. They just haven't taken it there, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't know. Still, when you think of like AEW, you think Omega, Orange Cassidy, not me, but some of y'all think Orange Cassidy.
The blood orange. That's what I want to see.
Those are the two ones. Who else do you think of when you think of AEW?
What's his name? Fucking Hangman. I
feel like I'm missing somebody.
Hangman.
Hangman. He's Danielson's another one you think of too.
Yeah.
But he ain't doing nothing right now. Well, it's gonna take a little bit more time for Moxley. It's gonna take a little bit more time, I think. But they've all done great.
And you know what? To not say the least, even though he's older, Christian.
Our stepdaddy.
Yeah, Christian
My
is.
stepdaddy. I don't know what they do with that little clipboard, but we gotta fix that too.
Yeah, he needs to win the AW championship. Like he's done such a great job at from there TNA rebuilding himself to be able to rebuild yourself that many times is fucking amazing. And I don't understand why Vince never made him champion like
Oh,
that
Vince
over
McMahon.
fucking.
Yeah, I have no idea when Christian had that title for 2 days, the World Heavyweight Championship for 2 days, and they gave it right back to Randall. Oh, get there, get the next comment.
All right.
Oh my god.
Look, Tati, look, Fletcher said Ricky's feud with Danielson was
Oh,
amazing. That strap was amazing. That strap match was amazing. Not the strap, but the strap match. That was a
oh.
good match. Like I said, that's
Mhm.
why last year's Owen Hart Cup was great because having the winners get a shot at their world championship made it interesting. Okay,
Mhm.
I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fletcher says Ricky Starks is NXT written all over its face. Him dethroning Trick Williams. Book it, Big Nose. Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh, well, if Ricky Starks ain't doing anything,
Yeah.
I'd book him.
If all ego can do it, so can Ricky Starks. Do it. Make it happen. I'll take it.
Man,
Hey man, look,
now
all ego.
look, Ethan has improved, but that was I know a petty move when I seen it. All right,
It
they
was.
got him over there to stick it to Tony Khan's face. I know it. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was, and he turned out to actually be good. So that's what that was.
Yeah. I thought it was over when he came back out and I thought he was about to turn good, but then when he did that to Javon Evans, I was like, holy shit. Like he just took it to the next level. Like I'm like, all right, I like it. Like ego has won me over 100% as a fan now.
Hmm.
But like you say, you called it. When you introduced me to Ring of Honor again, you said it. He had it in him. You know what I'm saying? He had that dog in him. It just wasn't the math
Just
wasn't math.
needed, yeah, a new doghouse. That's what that was.
Yep. Mr.
Mm.
Majestic said, Fletcher, I think he said thumbs up. I think the generational thing, which a lot of which a lot of fans new to pro wrestling don't have patience, and most of them grew up years after the WCW versus WWF Monday Night Wars. That is very true. Roberto says, "I'm sorry, LOL. Tati Commander is preschool. LOL. When I went to New York City, I saw him walk in the building with the lunchly. Holy
Oh
shit!
my god.
Not with a lunch, bro." Fletcher says the rated R superstar coat.
Why you have to say it like that? Why you say it like that?
Because that's the way he had the picture slide. He says, "I wonder when we are getting Beth Phoenix versus Marina Shafir.
Oh.
If she want to relinquish that Legends contract, you know what I'm saying?" Roberto says, "Yeah, I don't know why the name change is a big deal. We should be used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always do it." Fletcher says, "Beth Phoenix and Samantha were backstage last Dynamite."
Oh. Well, you know what? If Beast Mortals was my man, I would have been backstage too, you know?
Yeah, look at
But
Tati.
apparently
Live streaming from backstage. We got Tati on her.
yes. Yes. That
Which
would be
says
lovely.
Ricochet, Samantha. Yeah. Hey man, she probably proud of Ricochet after that night. You know what I mean? Shut the haters up. You know what I mean? See Ricka evil now. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm not gonna lie, somebody they took a really good picture of Ricochet with the
Hmm.
blood and the glasses. I was like, this is giving a little movie serial killer vibes. It
Yeah.
was giving that. It was giving
Dex,
that.
he was giving us Dexter. I take it.
Oh, okay. We'll see
Uh,
where this goes.
yes. Roberto says, yeah, everyone hated on AEW for the shows. AEW finally goes to smaller arenas and spent some money on production, and peeps still crying. They gonna cry, man. That's just it. People gonna, you know what I mean? If it ain't WWE, for WWE fans, if it ain't WWE, they gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? Although it's just because they're the majority of AEW fans, they are not gonna watch WWE shit because they are dedicated. They'll watch it, but they're not gonna. They're gonna hate on it too.
Be fans of both. Enjoy
Yes.
wrestling.
Yes. And New Japan. Watch some new shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on the New Japan train and everything else overseas too. Flicker says, Berto, that's what I'm saying. No matter what TK does, people will hate and mock AW. They will. And Roberto says, see. Fletcher says, I'm starting to believe Mina will beat CEO Mercedes in Japan. Ooh. Think so?
I don't know. I've been hearing that both titles on the line or not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go on there, just look to see what their last little roster update, I mean, card update is for both of those cards,
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure and see if it's just Mercedes title on the line. If that's the case, then it feels a little bit more probable that she'll lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe she could just focus a little bit more on being TBS champion. They did say Homegirl was writing Mercedes shit over there in AW. Fire
Yeah, she's holding up you know what I mean, shit that can be happening over there. Give up that New Japan title. You don't need it right now.
she's been doing great with the matches. I've been loving Mercedes matches.
Mm-hmm.
However, she's a great heel too. She's a great heel, I think. Something about it is just not hitting the way it should. And with Camille out the picture, not to say that Camille made the story or anything, it's just like there was a potential there. They got rid of her or whatever situation is. There's no follow up in terms of anything. And they made her come out last night just to show a promo of her doing shit that she's because like on a weekly basis they've been showing what Mercedes been up to, which is a good thing, but they were gonna do that anyway. So she's just sipping on champagne while they show a video of her. Something could have happened. Something could have happened, and I don't know. Something was missing. Whoever, like I said, whoever writing that, they no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no for me.
We know who writing it. Fletcher said Gunter doesn't even feel like the ring general after this
Oh,
trashy reign, to be honest, but that's just me. I agree. This reign is something awful with this title reign.
oh man.
It's something off with it. Fletcher. But I mean, that's a lot. I got something for that. Like all of these title reigns are off. All of them across the board for the last like 6 months. Something's off in all companies. Fletcher says we all know Heyman's favor is a shot at Gunther's title. Yes. He says sadly. Yeah, that's very true. He says Heyman wouldn't hand a WWE title shot to Punk when he's the wise man to Roman. That's why he said he's our wise man. He says, "Oh, and just a request, TK, let SpongeBob Cold Pants Yellow Cole go to NXT. Thank you." Holy shit!
Oh, bye.
And so the said, I didn't know Manny Fresh was so small. Holy shit, is he?
What
I
the
thought he said
hell?
everything real big."
Oh,
Fletcher said, Queen Tatia early on. What is the angle with Max Caster going? I have no idea. Hopefully, fine.
um, Max Cancer rubs everybody the wrong way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if they, which I'm pretty sure the split between the two of them, I could see Anthony Bowens being more promising.
Yeah.
If they, in terms of single career, Max Caster, I don't, I don't know. I don't
Um,
know.
maybe to go sit on a Fresh and Fits podcast. Get him out of here. Let's see. Roberto says hologram is 7 years old. That's what his chest says. Holy shit.
Oh,
That's funny. You got Tati the cloak for the first time tonight. Congratulations. We got one cloak out of time. Fletcher said, why is it QT or WWE with his growth with his nightmare buddy? I don't know. Oh, Roberto says Leon left my ass. Holy shit. Roberto says Fletcher WWE can't handle the boom. He says holograms age issues again here. Yes, we are still on the hunt like Scooby Doo and the Mystery Machine. Cody A is here. He says ROH on right now. I'm watching TNA. Yes, they are. They should be almost halfway done. They're probably at the this point. They're probably at the classic match. TNA looking good. It depends, and if WWE stops plucking all their talent. Black Cat said it's possible Riho was wrestling at the age of 9. Damn. Cody says Athena needs to get on Dynamite already. Quit hiding her on Ring of Honor. I don't know. We've all been saying that and don't know what the deal is. Michael McGee said they wrestled early in Mexico and Japan at the age of 10 and 11 years old. That's wild. Roberto said, DB, what up? Cody says, Fletch, AEW hasn't turned a profit yet. That's all right. Fletcher says, even with WCW, Sir Leon? Fletcher says, here we go. Oh, shit. He says, TK needs the Street Profits, maybe Cody? Or maybe Kofi. Street Profits, I would like to see just Montez Ford over there. Montez by himself over there will be a star. Ballet says, please remember to hit the like button for our Tati Taker. Yes, please. With Hologram being a lucha wrestler, he may have been in the wrestling business since he was in high school. That's the age when wrestlers in the 1970s and 80s broke in the business. Cody says, Fletch, you are right. Triple H wasting Montez Ford. We've all been saying that, man. Putting him, giving us that tease last, what was it, year before? Whenever he was in the Elimination Chamber, I think it was 2023 Elimination Chamber. When they gave us that tease, that was like, we were like, okay, he's finally finna do it. Then he didn't. Then they gave us a tease last year when he was getting ready and called out Austin Theory, and then that didn't happen. Then they gave us another tease recently, and it didn't happen. I'm getting tired of it. Jonathan says, Tati, how was QT Marshall?
Boring.
Jonathan says, sup, Leo? I feel coat burn today. Holy shit. Fletcher says, Cody Levesque is wasting a ton of talent, sadly. He says, game changer. Mr. Madrid said, game changer. GCW has a pretty good partnership with London, England-based Progress Wrestling, and Seattle, Washington-based Defy Wrestling. That's good that they have relationships outside of the big two right now. Roberto says, when it comes to GCW goons and AEW, was it this weekend? I was standing out there and saw Brett Lauderdale handing out flyers and just promoting. LOL.
When you talking about over there when y'all was in the Hammerstein ballroom? He was over there.
Holy shit.
And then Brett, so Brett came on. What paper? Was it Full Gear? What was Full Gear at? Full Gear. Where were they?
That was November. Full Gear was November, I think.
I think it was Full Gear where they did send out the GCW goons out there. So the fans were saying that they were giving away free tickets along with flyers. And Brett was saying that's not what happened. If you saw anybody with tickets, because they bought them off them while they were there. That's what they were saying. First of all, you can't do that.
Out there poaching fans.
You can't do that. You can't be going to now. If you are promoting, you got your little flyers or whatever, that's different. But you can't just come out there and just selling tickets like that. I mean, the fuck?
They came in the DX truck handing out tickets.
Oh my god! So he was denying any of that even happened. Somebody did have a video of them out there, and even had a ticket too. And one of the guys was like, "Look, we wasn't interested, but we took them just to get them away from us." And I was like, "Well, damn, that is that's not good business, you know." But if they did that over there just last week, I wouldn't be surprised.
I still would have went to the event. It's wrestling, even though that's foul. Fletcher said, "DeFi wrestling is awesome." Roberto says, "Equal opportunity haters." Holy shit, that's the best way to put it. Fletcher said, "The first time I saw DeFi wrestling was Nick Wayne versus Swerve." Roberto says, "I still think Aces and H wasn't that bad. LOL. I actually go back and watch for fun. Aces and H was dope. I liked it until it got too convoluted in Devon, and then everybody started coming and they kidnapped Hogan's daughter and shit. Like that's when it just was like, all right, bro. Like Hogan just had to interject himself into that whole
Too
shit.
much drama and yeah.
It was cool when
And
you didn't know who it was.
well, the crazy thing is that's how they always ruin it. When they have a good thing with a faction, then all of a sudden everybody and their mama gotta join either the group or join the story, and it becomes an overkill.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we've seen that happen way too much throughout wrestling history.
Yeah, like why did Jeff Jarrett need an NWO shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like, come on, man. They was giving everybody. That's what everybody had an NWO shirt. Half of the roster had NWO shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
He's Fletcher said, I thank TK because thanks to him and AEW, you see WWE superstars on Noah winning championships and defending it. Omos and Nakamura yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I like it, man. Like I
Mhm.
say, I do appreciate AEW for all it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying, for wrestling, like, and them now, like I say, this year is very important. Like, people that hate on it, they really have to like not, because this year is so important for wrestling. Unless you guys want to go back to the Stone Ages of wrestling again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I'm gonna watch it anyway, but I don't want to go back to the Stone Ages of wrestling where
Mhm.
we already get enough hate as wrestling fans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that is true.
Yes.
That is true.
Cody says, I also see a swerve, no pun intended. Bowen's going to be the one to turn heel and join the Hurt Syndicate. That'll be
Oh,
that'll be nice.
well. Oh wait, it was Max that took the card,
Mm-hmm.
and I he didn't take it from him, right? Anthony Bones.
I don't know. I got to go back and watch. But he didn't take he didn't take the card from them. It was Max Caster that took the card, and then
No,
Max is trying to.
what I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah,
was, did Anthony take the card from Max? There was a time where he went in his pocket and
pulled it
to
out.
do something, and then he pulled it out, and he said, "Oh, well, I thought you got rid of this." I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if
think
y'all
he took it
remember
back
that,
and
but
put it. I think he took it back though after that, if I'm not mistaken. But they're gonna have
hmm.
to do something. We'll see what happens, man. That'll be good. That'll be cool to see a heel Anthony Bowens, but he's the same size as damn near. You know what I'm saying? As Shelton to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah. Mr. Majestic says, Fletcher, did you know that Progress Wrestling and Defy Wrestling merged promotions last year? The reason is to establish a global presence in pro wrestling.
Oh, I like that.
And Fletcher says, and let's see if TNA doesn't die now after the WWE collab. Maybe has the same fate of ECW and WCW. Once they worked
Oh,
with WWE, they were over. Well,
um,
it depends. I mean, well, they've already injected Tessa Blanchard poison back into the company,
yeah. So
so you
they
know what I'm
killed
saying?
themselves.
Yeah, that
So
right there is gonna hurt. Unless they were just Triple H, yeah, go ahead and sign Tessa Blanchard. It's
hell no, hell no.
whoever did that was, man, they was smoking crack.
They
Uh,
don't care.
yeah, so they pushing their own talent out. Fletcher says, hopefully not. At least AEW gives TNA stars Takeshita and not NXT ones.
Oh, true.
Roberto says the way WWE working with others ain't mathing, not just TNA, but given GCW Bloodsport is going to get even lower ranked guys than before, like no real names at Bloodsport from GCW.
That's true. They was using like people from the performance center, basically.
Holy shit, not the
um,
performance center.
I mean, the biggest name they've ever had, Shayna Baszler was over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Charlie Dempsey was over there.
Yeah,
Shayna probably was the biggest thing that they've
biggest
ever
name.
sent. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think
it,
if it
it
might
was
have been
somebody
somebody
else.
else.
It was a
I
couple
feel
other
like there
people they
might
sent
be
over
somebody else that I'm missing.
there. Yeah,
There's
I forget who it
somebody.
was. It wasn't
Dominic was booked to be on there once, right? And didn't make it. Some shit like that. I think I'm missing somebody, but Shayna's the one I can think of right now. Right now.
Yeah, Dominic was. That's what happened. Dominic was supposed to go because it was during WrestleMania weekend. Dominic was supposed to go, then they pulled him up to fight fucking Rey Mysterio in a tag team match. That's what happened, and I was so mad at that. Like, man, you could
Is
have
that
let
the one where the football players came out?
I think so.
What's the next comment?
Fletcher says, "Sorry, I'm
Um,
being too anti WWE today. My bad, my bad. No, you good, bro. You get listen.
let it
Bring the
out.
fire.
Let
Bring the
it
heat.
out.
Let
Let
it
it
out.
out.
You don't get to do it that often." Mr. Majestic says a lot of fans complained about the AEW plus TNA wrestling partnership was a one-sided, but ignores the NXT and TNA wrestling definite one-sided relationship.
That is true.
Yeah,
He not lying here.
yeah, because the way they did, what's his name when he came over to fight for the title when he got hired by Ethan Page. Tati, look, she gets mad every time she thinks about it. Hammerstone, the way they did Hammerstone, that was bullshit.
Well, and now Hammerstone out. Just had surgery.
See,
So there it is.
man,
There it is.
I want to see somebody take the title over to TNA. I want to see it, man. Go
I
over there.
mean, partnerships aren't 50-50 always. Like even like relationships aren't 50-50. Somebody's going to give a little bit more at some point. Someone else is going to, and then vice versa, you know.
Mhm.
Um the TNA AEW thing, that is true. A lot of people did complain about it. The so what's crazy with the TNA NXT thing is people look at it as watching TNA complain. WWE is even giving them the time to even work with them at any capacity. You know what I mean? So people kind of already look down at TNA in that situation, like, well, they should take whatever is given, you know?
Mhm.
And it's like in a partnership, you do want to see as much fairness as possible. I mean, life ain't fair, but you do want to see as much fairness as possible. So it has felt one-sided in terms of in both situations with both AEW and NXT. TNA, baby, I don't know what we're gonna do. But I hope for a better year. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
If they were to do like I said, WWE partnership, that might even be one-sided too. Who knows? But that would help. That would definitely help with some of their bigger stars that they don't even really give a fuck about using anyway to come
Mhm.
on over and work with them. That would give those people something to do. Montez Ford ain't doing nothing. Oh my god.
Man, imagine Montez leaving for a year, going to TNA. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
the
And winning
hottest
the
thing
title.
over there, and then
Yep.
WWE is gonna be like, "Oh, you okay?
Mhm.
Let's do something with you." Know what I mean?
Let's have you come back and lose in the elimination chamber first.
Hell no.
Fletcher said WWE rocks Levesque is awesome. Let's fucking go.
Oh,
I know you talking big shit. He says my bro. He said my boo Lyra Valkyria going to be the first women's IC champ.
oh, prediction. Okay.
Fletcher said Mr. Majestic just spitting facts. He said New Japan Pro Wrestling got raided the way WWE used to raid Ring of Honor every 5 years.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
shit.
Well,
Hey, listen, them 4 year contracts, you know what I mean? He said, hot take, Sky Blue should have had the Julia Hart spot on the House of Black. Julia inside
oh,
the ring isn't that good. Ooh.
that is a hot take.
Ooh.
Well,
But Sky Blue don't have
look
the
at the emojis.
presentation. He don't have the
um,
presentation. She don't have the presentation that Julia Hart got. That's the
that's
thing, is
true.
presentation versus that's a lot of wrestling. It's presentation versus what's the name? Like Seth Rollins, like how we always call him second, right? Seth Rollins couldn't talk for years. You put him in that ring, and he had that goofy ass laugh and shit like that, and it was annoying until I think Seth was like fucking annoying until Cody got back. Honestly,
What?
it was a change in Seth when Cody came back. Like Seth was already getting hot. Like we all knew he kind of deserved it because he was losing all of his matches for like like a year to damn near straight. I remember a whole year they had Seth losing all his matches. Then
Mm.
Cody comes back, and then he had to lose those 3 matches before he won the World Heavyweight Championship. But it was something about Seth that just was like, every time he won the championship, it was like, like he was good in the ring. He was great. Like, but it was just him on the microphones, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they would always take the title and give it back, hit the title and give it back. But when Cody came back, something snapped in him, and with his fucking ring presence and being able to talk.
Because
And
he knew what was up.
yeah,
He knew what was up. Now this is a hot take. In the ring, Sky a better wrestler,
Hmm.
but the presentation with Julia with House of Black has been pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I like her with them. The cheerleader thing wasn't going nowhere, and this really worked out for her. I think. It's gonna take some time. She got the character pretty down pack, uh, almost. Her being back in the ring, we'll see a better run.
Hmm.
We'll see this time.
Let's see. Fletcher says, "Where do you think Joe Hendry and Jordan will go after WWE? WWE, obviously, they won't stay in TNA. Well, I mean, Joe Hendry already has a hybrid contract that I'm pretty sure he's going to want to keep. We will see him in the Royal Rumble. Jordan Grace, I'm pretty sure WWE will try to lock down. You know what I'm saying? Unless TNA backs up the Brinks truck, which they have the money. It just depends if they want to do it. And I don't know if she wants to.
Yeah.
There's rumblings. I don't know how true it is that she doesn't want to deal with Tessa Blanchard. So we'll see. But we know she wants where she wants to be already. So it's kind of like set in stone. Joe Hendry, shit, he's free right now. You know what I mean? He has the best contract in wrestling
Okay.
right now where he can go everywhere. Fletcher said Naomi came back to be a joke in WWE. Might as well stay in TNA, baby girl. I agree.
Oh.
She should have stayed. She was TNA for a minute. TK been fumbling Jamie Hayter since she returned. That's all I'm saying. Yes. I think that Jamie Hayter deserves better. She's looking absolutely phenomenal. I wasn't up on Jamie Hayter's game until she came back, and I really do am started. She's growing on me as a fan. So you know what I mean. Like we'll see what
I love
happens.
Jamie. We were waiting so long for her to come back. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna wait on it. I
And
have to
Camille,
wait.
and I'm waiting on to see what they do with Camille, man. Hopefully she didn't leave.
Camille, don't know.
And
Three
if she goes
hours. SmackDown tomorrow.
already, it is the top of the year. They doing it tomorrow. Shit. Oh man,
Mm.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
They're
When
ready. They said Rampage is done.
yeah,
Um,
I
yeah.
missed it already.
If you can watch SmackDown, then Rampage, and I guess you can do 3 hours of SmackDown. I don't know.
But I used to love turning after that to go watch Takeshita afterwards or Beast Mortos. I knew I was getting Takeshita or Beast Mortos on Fridays. That's why I
Oh
started. I really loved it.
my god.
And we called it. Remember, we called it like months before. We was like, "Yo, Takeshita should be on Rampage. That should be his show. We should be like, just make that Takeshita show, man, before he won the title." And then they put him on every Friday, man. I'm telling you, they be taking it. They be taking ideas. Fletcher says, Sir Leon, I see women's final is set to be next week. Second Raw on Netflix because they didn't want Rhea versus Liv to overshadow that IC titles match. It wouldn't have overshadowed it anyway. Don't nobody want to see that shit. We don't. Nobody
Well, they
wants to
giving it
see
to
it.
y'all anyway.
Yeah, like I don't know. Hey, listen, Rhea, listen. People love Rhea, but I'm not looking forward to her winning the title right now. I'm not looking forward to her. I don't know what they're gonna do. There's no Judgment Day. Rhea is back in the Stone Ages when she was. She gonna have to dye her hair again and try to get the do something with her gimmick to try to fix it.
Oh,
This mommy shit is she's not mommy no more because she ain't got Dominic. What is she going? The Terra Twins. I'm tired of that shit. Like,
oh.
and I'm sorry, that's just me. And y'all know I like Rhea Ripley, dude. I use her a lot in 2K, but this something has to change. It's time to change now. It's been fucking 3 years of the same shit. It's been since Edge before Edge left that we've had the same character. So something's got to happen. I loved Rhea Ripley at the top of last year, but now it's time to fix whatever it is that needs to be fixed. And this Liv
Oh.
Morgan shit that's her with her fighting Liv Morgan. Nobody want to see that shit. Let her fight Bianca or something like that. It's time. Let Bianca go heel. Let her fight Bianca. Let her fight some other competition. Unless y'all scared of letting her get her ass beat by somebody.
Well, you said it for us.
Padre Freddy said, Tati, you going to All In Texas?
Yes, I'm all in. I'm all in.
She gets all the way in with some man. Look, yo, like I can't. You said what
What
role
is
you got?
it?
You the field
Oh,
expert. You do.
row 4.
Okay.
Row 4 campsite.
What you bringing a sign this year?
I thought about bringing an annoyingly huge black lady church hat to
Yes.
block people sitting behind me for
Yes.
shits and giggles.
Yeah, get it
Yeah.
made by the lady that makes like get a giant like Julia Hart hat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get it made by that lady that does the Julia Hart hats and just like so that way they can't get that
Not
mad.
big enough, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I was thinking something really obnoxious, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, just
We'll see.
have her make one that size.
Oh.
Like a giant Julia Hart hat. Black Hat says Yuta feels like Scrappy Doo. That's fucked up.
What? Why y'all doing Willa Yuta like this? What did Willa Yuta did to y'all?
Hey, Scrappy Doo used to be able to fight, all right? Like he was always ready. He was
That's
always
not
ready
the
for the fade.
point.
Pod
Come
Driver says Yuta
on.
deserves what's coming to him, by the way. Holy shit.
Oh.
Y'all are on him tough.
Y'all not even coming at the rest of them. It's Willa Yuta, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fletcher says, when somebody going to give Pac some pants, motherfucker always naked while the whole Death
I
Rider have
like
outfits is
it.
funny.
I like it. Hey, no
Yeah,
complaints from me.
he's always the one ready to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't come out ready to fight. He do. Ballet said, you this Scrappy Doo. LOL, Black Hat. Fletcher says, y'all want to bet Darby Allen signs with WWE. The hate on him doing those wild spots would end immediately. It would, but that's if they go Attitude Era on NXT. What you think, Tati?
He wouldn't. Darby was not going. Y'all know Darby said he was gonna die for AEW and all that shit. Whatever he said. I don't actually see that happening. If Darby would, he would be the one to really surprise me. If he went over there.
Yeah, nah.
For real.
Tony carries that man like luggage. He ain't going nowhere.
Every time Darby does his little promos, I was homeless, AEW found me, and blah blah blah. That's every promo. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
Him, Dax.
I was sleeping in my car when Tony Khan called me. He's not going anywhere.
Nah. And they let him do whatever he wants. He got to drive that car and hit the truck without a seatbelt, bro.
No
You think
seatbelt.
you
Nothing.
WWE wouldn't do that shit? They let him be a crash dummy if he wants to. They don't care. Roberto says Vikingo is 12. His shoulders say so. Holy shit!
Oh my god! We're just reading comments. This has nothing to do with what I think.
Nah, we're just going through. Ballet said, "Pac like showing those legs, Fletcher."
Yes. Oh Lord.
Mr. Majestic said the Endeavor TKO politely cherry picked talent from TNA and will have them signed to NXT to help turn NXT into official third WWE brand instead of WWE developmental. TNA sold to WWE in 2027.
Mr. Majestic right there.
Ooh, I don't want to see that though. I would like to because that would hurt. That would hurt Jeff Jarrett so bad.
Well, then Jeff Jarrett should be over there to do something about it.
Well, I mean, he said this is his last merry-go-round, but I mean, you know, who gonna put in the leg who gonna put in the figure four for this?
I have no clue.
RB is here. He said Lafayette in Indiana in the building. Sorry, I'm late. Just woke up from a nap. That's all right, bro.
Oh,
you have to go to work.
That's okay.
You know, you be doing up late doing the Lord's work on the internet at night. Ballet said, no problem. We're all here. Our RB. Miss Aldi's said Darby popping on the handstand. Oh my god. He got the skateboard in the ass, Ludacris. You stupid. Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
I did think that was an eggplant at first, but that's just me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What's the next comment?
Roberto said AJ Styles' retirement speech was hilarious. In short, it was. My family wants me home, but fuck that. I'm going to wrestle. I laughed so much I cried.
Yes, fuck them.
And you see what happened to your foot too. Blackhead said Darby is built different, went through glass, then breaks his foot. Almost a month later, gets hit by a bus, and then another month later, he's in Anarchy in the arena.
I can't even believe he even did any of that stuff.
Darby is the man of steel, but he will be he will be Lex Luger by the time he gets older.
When Darby got hit by the bus, I was like, he probably prayed for that.
He did.
And then when he was the last person they announced for Anarchy in the arena. I forgot what was going on at the time, but I wasn't suspecting him because of his recent injuries. I ain't never seen a foot heal so quickly. it just seemed like it was overnight that broken foot was healed up, and he was at NXT in the arena being hanged upside down. And I'll
He
never forget the crowd telling them to please help Darby.
please
That's
help
not a good thing.
Darby. That
That's not
motherfucker's
a good
Wolverine. That motherfucker's Wolverine. He got a healing factor. I'm sorry.
something.
Fletcher says, I'm gonna clip what you said about Damio, and I'm going to send it to him, Queen Tati.
Oh, yes, do it.
Yeah, I got him pulled up too. He looks interesting, man. He looks like he reminds me of like he was like the Portuguese Zilla Fatu, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he look like he ready to fight right now. Roberto
Yes.
said, then Max me dead inside on TV.
Max Cassidy.
Fletcher says Mina dethrones CEO, the open weight title, and Athena dethrones the TBS title. Nah, I think Athena deserves the big one. The big one. She deserves the big one. She got to hold the gold belt.
Whoever has that title by then.
Yeah.
Unless you're saying the CEO is going to drop TBS title for the women's title, be championed by All In.
I just think that Athena deserves to she can carry the brand like as a heel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mariah May was kind of a tweener with her gimmick, even though she was a heel at first, but then the fans became to love her. But Athena has that heel shit going for her that'll work on the main roster, that will stay and it'll stick. Fletcher said, I thought Nigel's last match was against Moriarty. It was, right? At Final Battle.
Well, that was the last match he had, but not his last match.
Yeah, I think he's back in the bubble.
Right. He don't look like he's trying to get into anything full time right now, and I think that's okay. If like Jericho and them was doing what Nigel's doing, people wouldn't be as bothered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's just like I'm not trying to steal anybody's spotlight. I'm here to help the younger talent and give great magic. You know what I mean? Without having to do the most.
If Jericho's physique was anywhere near Nigel's, then nobody would care. He just looks like he's washed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked like one of them dudes. He looks like was Mickey Rourke in better shape in the wrestler than Jericho right now?
Don't do that.
I'm just asking. Fletcher says, is Kenny the biggest and best wrestler ever to perform without ever needing WWE?
He's one of them. He's one of them. Yeah, probably is.
Yeah. And like I say, I like how him and Xavier Woods have this lore of Final Fantasy connecting them, and they're in two different companies. It's fucking dope. Roberto says one of Bianca's arms is a whole Mercedes Monet.
Oh.
But they did put on the first, what's the name? We know we got to give them props for putting on that great match that they had at WrestleMania. It's the first two black women to headline WrestleMania, and it was a great match. That shit was dope. Roberto says, yo, when it was Punk and Cody at the end of the Rumble, I chanted AEW, 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 laughed my ass off.
Well, technically, yeah.
Fletcher says, Sir Leon, you know Bianca Belair would cook in terms of matches. Yes, she would. She would have to learn how to lose in AEW. That would be the thing that I would want to see. Fletcher says, imagine Montez in AEW. Oh boy. Oh man.
I can see it. I can see it.
That might be the only way out of the Angelo Dawkins vortex. Roberto says, y'all just mentioned Cody and Cena. I cannot wait to see that torch pass. It will be easy and beautiful. Hogan to Brett wasn't easy to watch.
What the
Tati
hell?
is still fucked up off the last comment. It's the easy way out. I'm just saying. It's the easy way out. And I like Angelo Dawkins. Fletcher says, Berto, you really think Cody is on the level of Cena? Damn. Yes.
Of annoying? Yes.
She said of annoying.
Damn. In a way, yeah. They like that typical American soldier, whatever they got going on. Pretty much the same thing they did with Hogan. You know what I
Man,
mean?
listen, y'all know I like Cody. Like I know that I take the slander because I understand. Like his title reign, it has been fucking boring.
Boring.
And this is from a Cody fan. I like Cody. I liked him when he left. And when I started watching all of this shit he was doing everywhere else in every other company, going to New Japan. I watched some of that shit. I was like, damn, he in the Bullet Club now. I was keeping up with Cody while he was gone, and I was like, fuck, he's over here, he's in TNA, he won all these titles. I'm like, he's doing all of this shit. And he came back to WWE. I was like, oh shit. Then the Seth Rollins match. I never forget the facial expression Seth made. Like it was just there were moments, and then he won the title, and it's just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Right now is the most interesting work he has going in since he's won the title. And most people are over it already. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasted a year. What have we done in like that much time? We wasted damn near a whole year. What was it? WrestleMania was in April, right?
The whole damn year.
We got 4 months until WrestleMania. So we've wasted 8 months of Cody Rhodes' title reign of doing
that's a whole pregnancy.
Fucking nothing. He said that's a whole pregnancy. Holy shit. He went full term and didn't do a fucking thing. Until Saturday night. Until Kevin Owens stood on his chest.
Oh man.
Oh man, Fletcher says can't stand Mick because his father didn't win the title. Well, I mean, I liked it that he was able to do it, and he even got in the garden and held the title his daddy had up in the air and everything. Like that was the end of the story. That was the end of it. And then it's like it was just like, yo, there was more. Like that's why he should have waited. Like I agree when Tati said that he should have waited. We wanted him to win. A part of me wanted him to win at WrestleMania. The other part of me was like, wait until Saturday night's main event when y'all are back.
Wait till y'all beat Hogan record. That's what they should have done. Paul Levesque don't listen to nobody. That's what they should have done first.
Wait until you at the Garden. All you have to do is wait until you was at the Garden. The Garden would have been the perfect place to do it. Then he could have held his daddy's title up. It would have been perfect. And then Kevin Owens could have attacked him the same way at the same night after he won the title. Roberto says the Cody slander may take place, but he will still be the top merch seller over guys with a flower necklace. Holy shit. Well, I mean, he ain't selling more merch than Jey Uso. So, I mean, you know what I mean? He outsold both of them motherfuckers. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cody ain't selling more merch than Jey Uso.
I don't got no Cody Rhodes shirt.
No, more people. I see more people with Yeet shirts out here. Only person that has a Cody Rhodes shirt
I would not buy that either.
Is my digital Zepeto that y'all see on fucking some of my videos. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I would not buy that.
Yeah, that's it. They got like 28 gems or 5 gems to get that.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, you just see it on my avatar. That's it. Fletcher says, "Oh, I'm not singing that song for sure." Holy shit. Wrestling has more than one royal family. No shit, Cody. At least it ain't Hogan's. Roberto says they saw Rollins for another 4 years. Why? And Becky coming back. Why? I hope Nia cracks both of them now. They're going to need the rub anyway. Roberto says at Saturday night's main event, everyone sang the song, even the deaf sang it. Holy shit! Miss All Days Off says Finn Ziggler. Holy shit, that's true. Fletcher says I'd rather have dashing Cody Rhodes again or Ring of Honor heel Cody, not this goofy Homelander wannabe Rhodes. I mean, I agree. It's hey man, it's almost time for a heel change. I want to see him and stop wearing suits. Roberto says Chrome it should say has only one royal family, and then Cody shows his back tattoo of the Anoa'i family since he's been carrying all of them since he's been back. Holy shit. Oh, what if The Rock tattooed the family tree on his back like as a punishment?
Ain't no way.
It'll be a henna tattoo, but that shit will be funny. Like just like on Netflix, if they just go wild and just start doing wild shit like that, and have Cody wear it every week. Fletcher says, "Why was Kevin Owens with the wing title? He lost it to Cody on a house show." Well, I like where they're going with that though. You know what I'm saying? there's something with that I didn't like, and I think you said it in the comments. Roberto said, "Just glad Finn Balor stopped smiling so much. He would be in a feud and walk out smiling." Yeah.
Oh, he lost a smile.
Ethan Page did. Fletcher said, what Berto? I think Bloodline has been carrying mid boring roads, not the other way around. Cody can't carry no one.
Oh.
Roberto says, he says, Fletcher, any illogical things direct to Triple H, laugh my ass off. He's the man at that. Fletcher says, it was just dumb watching Kevin Owens with the title when they posted on Instagram that Cody had finally got the title back. He said, but well, yeah, I mean, you know, I like it. I hated that Cody came out with his title when he and then what's the name had the other one. I think that they should have kept the other title hidden and just used the Winged Eagle title for the for the time being. Now they got to have both titles held up. That shit is stupid. We've already seen that shit before. Just use the Winged Eagle title and have Cody win it back since he's the one that got it lost. It would have made more sense. And Fletcher says Mercedes can go. Holy shit.
Oh. No.
Right. He'll turn on Mercedes. Roberto says, he says, Fletcher Vince literally begged for his return because he knew what he created in the pandemic was trash and would get exposed with the crowds coming back.
Oh.
Well, he knew what was coming after the pandemic. He says, when Roman was on top of SummerSlam 2022, half full, he was called the Needle Mover, which is hilarious. Cody on top sold out. And they worked it. Go ahead.
That appeals to the children and shit. So
yeah. Fletcher said, Berto, let's agree to disagree. Cody is something I can't. Fletcher said Roman took WWE to the next level, the cinema level, not Cody. That is very true. It was he was the money. Like he said, like what did Paul Heyman say? He said, yeah, women. He said, how do you get women into wrestling? Just show them a picture of Roman.
Lord have mercy.
Roberto says, he said for Fletcher, of course, but Vince begged. LOL, there's a reason, and it's very clear why. LOL, but yeah, we would disagree. We will agree to disagree. Yeah, we know why. He was that petty shit that he wanted to do to AEW. You know what I mean? Take the guy that helped create it. You know what I mean? Bring it over there and do his stuff. Fletcher says Cody only knew to cry every week, and he had to finish the story. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm tired of him crying too. Fletcher says Vince begged because he knew Cody was an EVP, one of the originals on AEW. He knew AEW would suffer without Cody. Vince is smart.
They ain't suffering though.
Who, AEW? Nah.
No, they're not suffering.
Let's see. He says Roman made WWE Hulu watchable. That way you can fast forward. Holy shit.
But they've been on. Don't do that. They've been on Hulu. Don't do that.
He said so you can fast forward. Fletcher said, "Not Roman, WWE itself. Vince and Levesque made WWE Hulu watchable. Roman doesn't have freedom on his booking, so blame Vince or Levesque, not Roman." Well, not these days. They say Roman is the one that picks it out. I was like, I don't think I want to do that shit this week. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't coming. That don't make no sense for my character. He might have that kind of like power now. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that that doesn't work for me, brother. Power now. Roberto says Fletcher said the crybaby was The Rock and inserted himself where he didn't belong, and the audience shamed him and shunned him. Thank you, by the way. Oh shit, Tati, that's the Tati. This today that's the Tati agree cough. Yeah, and they shaming him for the movies too. So let's not get it twisted. If you watched the round table the other night, they was on Rock's bumper for that shit. He said this is fun, by the way. He's Fletcher. This is fun, by the way. Absolutely. He said WWE ain't AEW where you have freedom to do what you want. That's why it's not Roman's fault. And Fletcher says, and Cody ruined the Rock versus Roman main event also. You really believe that Cody
it should have been.
You think Cody called his shot for that, and like he did that shit himself, like they did how they made the whole cinematic piece about it, or do you think that like it was bullshit?
About which part?
Where
About
they
Rock and Roman not happening?
yeah,
Oh, I
where
don't think it
Cody
has anything to do with that. I think it was the fans reacting negatively to it seemingly looking like it was going to Rock versus Roman.
yeah.
And
Um,
honestly, I think that match would have made more money in terms of, that would bring the older fans back to see a situation like that too happening. I would have preferred to see that. I think that would have been a more interesting story. I wish there would have been more time to build that up. But the thing is that they spent a whole year trying to get you to be sad for Cody to finish his little booklet. And at that time, I guess people was kind of over it. And then there were those fans that would just like let him have his moment already. You know what I mean? So there was
mhm,
a bit of an uproar in terms of, okay, if it's gonna be Rock and Roman, then what's gonna happen with Cody? Cody's not gonna get his little opportunity this year. And I think that they listened to that.
mhm,
And since y'all bitches are crybabies, they gave y'all what y'all wanted.
mhm.
And now we're bored. Hmm.
Yeah. But that why didn't the documentary say Cody called his own shot for that and he changed it and went into business for himself? They made a whole like movie out of it and shit.
Storyline.
Yeah, making movies, huh?
Storyline.
Like making
Not breaking kayfabe,
reality movies.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
Triple H on the plane and shit. Uncle Toddy said he said my boy Ricochet is ready to go to the moon 100.
Oh, okay. Uncle Ty, you watching AEW now? Okay.
Mhm. I told you. Fletcher said thanks mid Cody botching Rhodes a nightmare indeed. Holy shit.
Yeah, he sure is.
Damn, you hurting his feelings. He said, Uncle Ty, what are your thoughts on Ricochet Angle and AW? I remember you and No Chill criticizing the booking. The moment Rico showed up, now with time, are you enjoying?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, fry his ass up. Ballet said commander. She said commander.
Ballet dancer just coming in here with Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Roberto says Cody didn't ruin Rock versus Roman when they got booed out of the building at WrestleMania 2016. We all knew no one wanted to see it, and 8 years later, it was proven this past February. Now,
No,
when people
no.
wanted to see it, when people really, really, really were hot to see it, it was 2020, but the pandemic happened when the actual WrestleMania 39 was supposed to take place, like when they were still building SoFi, like you know what I'm saying, like when my people was there and Stephanie was there, like and they met all of them.
I
That's
don't
when
think I don't think it's that people didn't want to see that. Timing is still everything too.
mm-hmm,
Now, Cody bitch ass, I didn't want to see him at WrestleMania against Roman my damn self, but you had a story going on all fucking year. You had to see this man cry, get his ass whooped by Brock and all this shit. And it was just like we knew where it was going. So like imagine out of the blue something kind of swerves and just be like, we're gonna give you something else instead. I can understand what people were complaining about. Personally, I wasn't. I'm sure there was a good number of people that was just like, fuck this Cody thing, rocking in Romans where it's at. I do feel like it would have been a money maker in terms of comparison with both matches. Yes.
mm-hmm.
However, I think what it was that WWE was just like, look at all these people crying in here. Look at these grown ass men crying up in here. Let's just give them what they want.
Listen,
That's what that was.
Rock told you guys if y'all like I say, I keep telling y'all, like I got the clip somewhere in my phone. Rock said that y'all when this was gonna happen, y'all wasn't finna get this in as fast as you think you're going to get it. It's not going to be one of those things that happens where one year I win it, the next year he wins it, and then the third year we have a blow off like that Cena shit. He said it's not going to be that. He said there's too many people that
Damn.
need to be brought in. That he's doing it exactly the way he said it on ESPN.
No, we don't need any more of the family to come in.
They already there.
We
They
don't need
lurking.
that.
They lurking.
We don't need that.
Who's gonna retire from the family right now?
It's a no for me. It should be The Rock. But it's a no for me.
She said
Um,
it should be the Rock.
personally, I don't care to see The Rock wrestle. I just feel like it makes a better story. A family type story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Versus Cody Rhodes crying and shit. It just makes a better story. probably even a better match. I'm not 100% sure. In your mind, you could probably imagine that it makes a really great match.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would have preferred to go with that, And like I
Yeah.
said, here we are, January 2025. We tied as hell with Cody. I haven't seen anything yet.
He needs to lose it at Royal Rumble. He has to.
Oh well.
He needs to lose it at the Royal Rumble. Roberto said, Universe said, fuck no.
Oh.
Fletcher said he ruined Rollins versus Roman feud also.
Oh.
I think that you could still get that off, but I think that they did kind of ruin it. Like I wanted to see that end the right way. You know what I'm saying? With them having a match, like
Rock and Roman though, if they did it if they did it last year,
mm-hmm,
the story would have taken a major hit because it wouldn't have been enough time
mm-hmm.
to make the most of it. It wouldn't have been enough time. So they already started that Cody thing, so I guess.
Yeah, it was the what is it? Let me be your shield. When that shit happened, when he came out with the shield outfit, I was so mad. Like, no, you're not gonna. The just that part, I understood it story wise, but I was just like, bro, this is a whole storyline that you're about to just ruin with just one moment like that. Like Roman and Seth had to have that final thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the thing. That was the thing that turned Roman into what he was, and man, we lost that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Cody. Mr. Majay said, anyone thinks Tony Khan will negotiate with Warner Brothers Discovery to have Ring of Honor on Max? No.
I bet you that's what was the holdup to begin with.
Yeah, they said they don't want it. They don't want it.
That was the holdup to begin with. That's what I think. But we'll see what happens with that. At this point, Tony Khan, just take whatever is thrown at you. We need it for Ring of Honor. We need it. Even if
Yeah.
it's a short term deal, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher said Beth Phoenix has the legend contract. Oh boy, yes she does. She's whenever you see them in the game like that, they have a not they either license them out or they have a legends contract. Beth Phoenix has a legend contract though. He said I don't know. Ring of Honor would have to do better to be on Max. Yes,
Yeah, I agree.
it might do better on Max though, to tell you the truth. Honestly, because then people would be like, okay,
Well,
well, shit,
yeah,
all the Ring of Honor shit is here, and we don't have to pay that extra $10 outside of everything else to watch some more wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uncle Ty says, I love the Ricochet's direction on AEW. He says, what up, Ballet? And Fletcher says, CEO versus Mina is the title versus title. Yes, I thought it
Oh,
was. She's going to come back triple titled up on a Wednesday. Fletcher says, right, Uncle Ty, Ricochet finally is relevant. Thank you, TK. Yes, I agree.
finally. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I have to agree, man. He was cool. I knew it was over in WWE. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When he teamed up with Braun Strowman, I was like, oh, this shit is a wrap. Like they teaming him up with Braun Strowman and shit, tag teams and shit.
um,
Like, yeah, that shit was. Then Braun got hurt and shit after WrestleMania 39 and was out. I was like, oh man, what they about to do with Ricochet next? He done lost his tag team partner. That's all he's
ouch.
upset. Tolo has stepped in the building. I love you, Tolo.
Listen, all this. Oh my god.
People are now predicting Roman Reigns will not be featured at WrestleMania. That is not going to happen. There's no way Roman
Yeah,
Reigns
I
is going
don't
to show
see
up.
that happening. Y'all got 2 motherfucking days and Roman ain't there. I don't think so.
Yeah. Roman not at WrestleMania? That's funny. Roman will be there. Trust me. He might be. Yeah, they may start Undertaker in that motherfucker after a minute. Uh,
Uh huh.
it
Uh
might be
huh.
time to start Undertaker him because Roman fights to do these fucking matches, and with him being sick. Byron says people prediction has gotten way out of hand.
Oh.
Hey man, listen, that's what it's here for. Fletcher said Anthony Bowens can actually connect with the audience. His singles run is something I'm intrigued to follow. He says, come back, Queen Tati. Oh, that's when you cloaked up. Byron says people wanting all the old heads to succeed. No, we don't. We want them to retire and get the fuck out
Some
of the way.
people actually do. I mean,
Jeff
some people.
Jarrett.
Well, oh, we talking about Jeff Jarrett.
I mean, I'm just using. He was the first one that came to mind since he brung his boots to the ring.
Y'all can give him a TNT title. Well, damn.
Ring of Honor TV title.
Thank you for participating, ribbon.
Holy shit!
Something. I
Huh.
don't know where he fits in. I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Is another Texas Chainsaw movie coming out? Maybe he could fight for that shit again.
Well, he do got that title.
Yeah, he's still holding on to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe a sequel will come out this year that he can fight for that again. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
And then
Maybe.
just make it gold instead of whatever color it was last time.
Crazy.
Fletcher says, TK, please don't put the AW World title on Jeff Jarrett. Please just have Hangman cost him and retire him at All In. Thanks.
Yeah. Close the door.
Well, if he wins it, then Christian will take it. Fletcher says, I think I can feel what WCW fans felt when Vince bought the company. Imagine having Levesque show up on Dynamite saying he bought it. I would be fuming. Oh boy.
Hell no.
But nobody want to see that. I don't even think Triple H want to see that.
Never.
Fletcher said MVP was at Bloodsport also.
Yes, he was the
MVP
last
is it.
one.
He was
there.
everywhere. MVP is
That was the
everywhere.
last, and Marina Shafir was there. That was the only match that she's had since she's been part of the Death Riders. So
Did she take her
nothing. I think she did. She
She didn't
normally
take
does. I can't remember all that, but we haven't really seen her do anything in AEW in terms of with the women's division. It would be interesting to see her doing something. That would help bring some credibility to the group too.
Yeah. Man, her fighting Mariah May should have been happening, I thought, or should be lined up.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If she starts just beating, I mean, she could have been beating up the women this whole time and actually been a contender for Mariah May's title. Ballet says Montez Ford.
Mm-hmm.
Fletcher says rated R dumbass last night was wild by Brian Keith. That's funny. Tati looking to the side. She don't like that rated. She don't like that. She don't like the cope slander. Miss Artie's also said Dave Blunt's back in the hospital. Holy shit.
Who's that?
This rapper dude that was he's been rapping and talking about like how fat he is and shit and all kind of wild shit. You might want to
Not that guy who sits on the couch on the stage who's like 700 pounds.
Yes. Ballet says he has to lose weight ASAP.
He don't want to. That's what's giving him the publicity.
Mm-hmm. Fletcher says, lazy motherfucker. I was surprised he was back at doing pay-per-views and stuff, but never mind. He's not here anymore. Lazy worker indeed. He behaves like he's already had a 15-year-old career. Holy shit.
What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about the
fat guy MJF. He's talking about MJF.
MJF. Now, MJF is one of those names you think of when you think about AEW. Yes.
It doesn't work for him, brother.
It works for me.
Yeah, he says, but he's only been known for 5 years. I mean, you know, he said he's a prize fighter 2 years ago. Remember, he's back on that prize fighter shit. You're gonna love when you see him on the screen, and you're gonna be thankful when you see him. He's not gonna hurt himself like he did last time. Kenny Omega put that pain on him, and then after that, who did he fight? He fought a few people in a row that was like doubting him, so he can shake that Miz bum juice off, so that way you wouldn't call him like the Miz of AEW. He ain't got it. He did his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Fletcher says, I think MJF needs to do more, but well, he proved it. He proved it already. Ballet said Willie Yuta and Rhea Shafir. Fletcher said Rhea Shafir got the skull faces up. Breaking news: Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley is not a last woman standing match.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. I thought that unless they changed it.
He said the info about the last women standing was incorrect.
Let's see.
What?
Yeah, I'm pulling up WWE's what's the name? They'll have it on their website or something like that. Raw, January 6th.
Then if it ain't, then what was it?
I guess unless they're going to change what they're going to do. I doubt it. We'll see. Well, they already got the previews up for Netflix.
But is it? Well, what kind of match is it?
Let's see. The Eradicated DB has been intense and into the Destructive Championship. Dynamic Mysterio in the Judgment Day, where all eventually don't miss. It just says Liv Morgan to defend her title against Rhea Ripley. That's it. It doesn't say.
That's it.
Yep.
Weren't we just looking at the graphics yesterday?
Yeah. And now today it says Rhea Ripley is coming for the title. She never lost when she challenges women's world champion Liv Morgan. The Eradicator's epic
Mhm.
rivalry with the devious Morgan has been as intense as it is destructive. The championship, Dirty Dominic Mysterio and the Judgment Day were all eventually taken from Ripley. She promises after January 6th, the Liv Morgan Revenge
Wow.
Tour will close and her opponent will have nothing left when the smoke clears. That's it. And this is from WWE's website. Jay Uso,
Right,
Drew
'cause
McIntyre.
the card is subject to change.
Mm-hmm.
That means they got time. That means they shorten that out, so they got time for other foolishness.
That's for the tribal
Um,
combat. They shortened it for the tribal combat.
there it
Uh,
is.
yeah.
There it
Uh,
is.
Fletcher says Darby is wild indeed.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Damayo. I need to know how to pronounce this.
Damien. I think
Damiao
I'm saying
was
that
sent to the
right.
hospital on his last match, but nothing alarming. He's okay
Lord have mercy. This is 2025.
already.
I don't want to hear about no injuries, Lord.
Listen, this new season of America is crazy. This new season of Earth. It's this new season of Earth
Oh,
right now. Fletcher said Jericho indeed looks like the wrestler. Holy shit!
oh my God. I didn't say anything. I'm
I,
just reading
I
comments.
said it. I said it. I'll chop his ass up if you want to clown. Jericho got jokes. I do too. Miss Audis also said Jericho had a feud with Mickey Rourke at WrestleMania 25. Holy shit! I forgot about that. He said that's funny. Missed all days off. Fletcher said Tati's face. Tati trying to stay out of it tonight. She's never this diplomatic, but you see her tonight. She's trying to be on good standings tonight.
Yes. Best
Holy
behavior.
shit. Fletcher said the Dawkins vortex. Cody Rhodes dragging the company down. Byron says, "Holy shit."
Oh, okay.
Cody indeed did what CM Punk never got the balls to do: leave WWE, go to the Indies and smaller companies, make your name without WWE. Phil only returned when he needed money. I don't think he needed the money. He had just won that big lawsuit, but you know that this was Tamina's doing. Tamina wanted him back. She said, "Come on inside." That's when it all started, and he
I
was
mean,
still
but
sorry.
he is well, he could have did that. CM Punk could have did that, but the thing is that it was a bigger opportunity for him. He knew that anybody would snatch him up.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody would have snatched him up. That's the
GCW
thing.
could have Punk.
They could have snatched him up, and if anyone outside of WWE, it was going to be AEW. The checkbook came out.
Mm-hmm.
No one else, I don't think, would have been close if it's about money. If it's not
Yeah.
about money, he could have been just fucking wrestling everywhere,
Yeah.
and probably ended up choosing where he wanted to be at some point. So maybe money was a factor. Probably,
Yeah.
probably.
Eh, I think his moment of being humble was when his arm when he tore his arm and he had to wear the the robotic sling, and he cried in the ring and shit. And that was funny when Seth Rollins came out too. That was great. Fletcher
Mm.
said Punk himself said, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He did,
He did. He did say that.
but he's making more friends now than money. So he's
Mm-hmm.
making both. He's doing both right now.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I hope Cody Rhodes loses at WrestleMania 41." I hope he,
I hope before.
yeah, before we looking at before. Fletcher says, "Sir Leon, I'm starting to think this Rollins Punk stuff might bring AJ Lee to the picture. Rollins and Becky versus Punk and AJ. I would like to see AJ versus Becky without them involved. Rollins doesn't like to do anything with his wife. He said that it's just too much on screen. They don't like to like team up with each other on screen. He said, AJ Lee return would be huge. Absolutely, it might be just as big as Punk being there. Baby Maharaja says if Tessa Blanchard can be welcomed back, we demand Austin Aries and Jackson Riker and Del Rio come back to TNA. It's not fair. Holy shit.
Oh,
You said though you want the Holy Trinity over there of evil.
Del Rio.
Del Rio. Fletcher said not Del Rio in all caps. Love the name Baby Maharaja. Let's see. Fletcher says Dolph Balor. Holy shit. Y'all go.
Why y'all doing Finn like that? What's going
Be-
on today?
Because Finn needs to go ahead and win that title, man.
Well, damn.
Roberto says that he said that Saturday Night's main event. Some peeps were brave and showed up in Bloodline shirts and immediately went online and brought Cody merch. LOL. Everyone knew everyone knew better that night. The adults were out. Better act right. Also around us, laugh my ass off. Of course, they was
Oh,
gonna buy the Cody merch
wow.
if they already had the Bloodline merch.
Wow.
Byron says Cody Rhodes is the reason WWE have been getting all of these nonsensical predictions for the past year. Cody Rhodes carries his daughter Liberty. Tati has vanished. You wrong. Chris Gambon said, "Did you find the highlights for Ring of Honor?" Oh, we watched it live, man. You missed it.
Well, yeah, I posted the channel the last time you were here.
Mm-hmm.
I did post the channel. I can't remember the name of the channel. I have to look back for it. But I did post it. That channel has AEW Ring of Honor highlights on there.
Yeah, check last week's Ring of Honor, her last week's Ring of Honor show, and then go to
I could
the.
look real quick because it is one of the last few videos I watched.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look real quick since I got the camera off anymore.
Okay.
Bella, you wrong for that though.
Roberto says ballet with a good man. LOL. Chris says, "Are you going to watch Wrestle Dynasty?" Yes. Roberto said Roman made it popular to watch on Hulu, is what I'm saying. Before Roman peeps wanted to watch live. LOL. And then Fletcher says, "Of course, Chris Gamma." And he said, "This place is fun indeed, Berto." And Roberto says, "Always." Fletcher says, "Final question: would you put a world title on Cena's last year? I don't know if I'm that hyped for this last year. I'm hyped for feuds with Punk mostly, at least. The mic battles will be good. Turkish hairlines versus no Turkish hairlines match. I'm just adding that in. That was just me. Nobody said that in the comments. And Fletcher says, and Orton has been there the longest. I would put the record on Orton, not Cena. Cena chose Hollywood. Orton chose to stay.
I'm
That is
not
very true.
necessarily happy about seeing Cena with a title, but I am looking forward to the feuds.
Yes.
And depending on who he's getting the title from, that would depend. That would depend who he's getting it from.
If he ends on a Raw, let's just say his last match is on a Raw. Do you think that who do you think it should end with? Do you think that not for a title, just a Raw? Do you think that R-Truth would be a good match?
No, they're not gonna do that.
Do it somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, most likely.
Let's see. Roberto says The Rock thinks he can just come back and run shit. Nope. Shun now left to show up and thinks and stand there and do nothing like he should. I think we'll like it when he comes back. Those promos were fucking fantastic. Fletcher says actually he can because he's one of the bosses in WWE. Absolutely. He needs to be the new Mr. McMahon. That's what I want to see. That's why I like it. He's the final boss. He's laughing. Roberto says, Rock and Roman were booed out of the building. Laugh my ass off. Ain't nobody want to see that after that. Laugh my ass off. He said, I'll stop now. We hurt people. We hurt people. He said, From got canceled, Queen Tati.
You lying. They got canceled?
I see a comment above it. He says, just mess it around. From will have a 4th season.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say.
Roberto said the only way Rock and Roman would have made more money is by Kieran Insomnia, and that match would do it. They would be held high, but not for the match. Laugh my ass off. And he says Cody is just known in the wrestling bubble. Rock is known in other aspects. That's very true. Rock is always going to bring what's the name, and he brings the older people back. You know what I mean? That used to watch wrestling, like so. That's the
Right.
nostalgia.
For the older fans and the people who watch movies and whatever else he's doing, social media, blah blah, blah, I don't know. That would have helped with in that aspect of bringing different people to watch. Cody Rhodes, he ain't doing nothing.
Come back
He
dressed
doesn't
in the
have that.
come back dressed in the Moana bodysuit.
No.
Tati said no. Let's see. Roman versus Seth was curtain jerking pay-per-views like they should. Nothing was ruined by Cody, laugh my ass off. And then Rollins came out in the Shield outfit, laugh my ass off like it matters. It does, man. And storyline wise and long-term storytelling, it did to me. It mattered to me. I would say that. And it got wasted during Cody's feud with Roman. I didn't like that. Rock is known for whack and steroid. Oh shit, and steroids. Laugh my ass off. Don't do that. Fletcher said, if you pay close attention to the reason for Roman to lose his historical reign was Seth Rollins, so Roman returning to help Cody instead of murdering Rollins is just bad booking to me. Sorry. He says, even CM Punk outsells Cody. Very true. But what is it? Cody and what was it? It was Roman and CM Punk got outsold by Jey Uso together though. So Jey Uso is the man, and they not treating him like that. And Roberto said, "Oh my fucking God, we would be so lucky for no Roman at Mania. Mania can be good through and through." Holy shit, you are on Roman's neck.
Oh. Tribal Chief, I'm just reading comments. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for you to win Ula. Follow back, bruv. Fletcher said Roman is the new Mr. WrestleMania. Sorry, Sean. That is very true.
Oh.
Roberto says, imagine 2 nights of a great show.
Without Roman, they ain't doing that.
Hell no. Fletcher said, Berto, you don't like Roman. I see he's laughing. Byron says, every YouTube channel I watch says John Cena and The Rock should be a champion, and we are and win the Royal Rumble.
Not this channel.
Hell no. Nah, I don't want this ain't it. This ain't the channel. My channel ain't the channel. No. Nah, we in unison. It's not happening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Royal Rumble. What the hell?
Hell no. I do not want to see his old ass win the Rumble. I want to see him I want to see him come in at number 2 and get kicked out right at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Let Obafemi fucking F10 him. Fletcher says, Cena and Rock champs. This ain't 2010 no more. Hell no.
Oh.
LOL, Roman was getting booed out of the building for years. Then he fixed his teeth and looked at Heyman, and somehow the flower necklace matters. The worst. I label it the pandemic wrestling. Holy shit. Woo! We ain't seen this. Look, Tati left. She cloaked up on him. Like, look, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Your picture's still there, though, Tati. Ballet said, too bad Roman didn't knock Hulk Hogan out at the number 3 spot. I wish he would have. Fletcher said, I think we can at least show respect for the person that Roman is, and Sally has that health issue. Even with that, he was able to wrestle and provide us with great wrestling and historical moments. That is very true, except for the Finn Balor shit. Fletcher says, I mean, for years I've been wanting Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega. Ooh. Roberto says, Fletcher, I'll be honest, I only remember Roman for crying on his back at the end of Survivor Series 2019, and there he was dead in the water. Anything after is sympathy. LOL. Holy shit.
Tribal Chief, we're just reading comments.
Hey man, Roberto, you out here sounding like Fletcher right now. Y'all are on.
That's what I'm saying.
It's nuclear
it's
heat
reversed
in the chat.
this week. Okay.
Yeah. Fletcher said MJF thinks he can have the same schedule as Roman did, but Roman worked years after years to get that privilege. I love MJF, but it's time for more. Half a year stuck on Adam Cole. Come on, buddy. Holy shit. Oh. The MJF slander starts. He said he just cried. He says he just cries, and literally all I see is the tribal chief in his tears. Laugh my ass off. Dude was never a top guy. The world had to get sick for him to shine. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
He ain't even talking about him being sick. He said the world had to get sick. Fletcher said, "Berto, if Cody is a main guy, anybody can be." Oh shit! Ballet said, "I'm ready for that feud to end. Rhea and Liv, we all are. Ballet. It is time."
Yes, yes.
Roberto said, "Damn, gotta go. This was fun, everyone. Thank you for the entertaining Tati, Sir Leon in chat. Y'all be safe. We already got stabbing and shooting here, and it's only been one day. And
Lord have mercy.
yes, this new season of America
America.
is not going well. He just saw so far." Roberto says, "Have you?" He says, "Have you seen the influx of new wrestlers? There aren't any rules anymore to be a wrestler. Roman showed up, can amount to nothing and cry, and eventually you'll be given a spot. Anyone can do this." Holy shit!
Tribal Chief.
Ballet said, "Good night, Roberto." Pleasure said, "See you,
Oh
Roberto."
my,
Oh, he's back.
oh my.
He said, "I know a kid since he was 12. He is now in his 20s and loves Roman, wants to train. I encourage by literally telling him you just saw 4 years of trash rain and it convinced you that you could do
Oh,
this."
well,
Holy shit. Tribal.
the Tribal Chief slander I don't appreciate, but crushing someone's hopes and dreams. Now that's a heel turn I didn't expect.
Yeah, that was wild. Yo,
Oh.
I love you, Roman. He said, "Be safe, y'all." Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Fletcher, he had you beat for heel of the night, man. Fletcher said he's making more friends than money. I hope so, Sir Leon, but I've seen this elsewhere. Let's hope it doesn't end the same way. Motherfucker was
Mm.
giving free ice creams over here. Hope he doesn't get tired.
Oh,
The NXT roster loves him, so he said, "Let's hope he doesn't get
somebody.
tired of working with the kids this time. And don't forget that Dominic might be the one to dethrone his ass. Let's see how Phil's ego manages that."
Oh, Dominic the Throne.
Uh, CM Punk.
Oh, I
He's
hadn't even
calling
thought
it.
of that.
He's been calling it early. I
We'll
mean,
see.
I think if he gets his WrestleMania moment, he might be fine with it.
Okay.
Fletcher said, "Ballet, you had Queen Tati out." She said she's
Oh, that
waving.
right there.
He said, "You wild, Ballet." She's like smiling at Fletcher. She said, "I want to see that." All I see when you say this, Ballet, is the Monique meme. She's like, "I like to see that." Fletcher says, "Thank God Dynamite has a LED barricade again." Absolutely agree.
Yeah. Why do they have it sometimes and other times not? I always wonder about that.
Ballet said the hairline versus Fox versus the fake hairline man.
Oh.
Fletcher said, "Oh no, not Turkish hairlines again." Yes, you created the Turkish hairlines, bro. It's over for that. We keeping that. Miss Audi's also said Cena versus Gunther at Mania, and Cena loses, then battles back all season and beats Gunther at SummerSlam.
Damn.
Fletcher says R-Truth ending his childhood idol John Cena is cinema. I like it. Becky and Seth and versus AJ and Punk WrestleMania 41.
Oh.
AEW crowd sign Tati lets the cloaks fly unless a bingo card is nearby. Holy
Oh
shit.
my God. Don't do that.
You need to have one with your channel though, for real. And that was
Man,
great.
hold on.
What did that sign say before we get to the last few comments? What did that sign say when they ripped it and then they had another one right by it?
Oh,
Yeah, what was
Osprey is better than Kyle or something. Osprey is better. Then
it?
Kyle ripped it, and then they had another sign immediately that said Osprey is still better. Some shit like that.
Yeah. That shit was funny. AEW crowd sign Tati lets the cloaks fly. Let's bring a card is nearby. Fletcher said, "I acknowledge you, Roman. Sorry, Berto."
Yes.
Ballet said, "Roman Reigns is all right with me." And Fletcher says, "Roman Reigns was the only reason I was watching WWE 2 years ago." Ah, that was a great night of
I
comedy,
just
bro.
want to say Roberto coming up in here tearing up Roman. If he had did this in any other chat,
Woo! Let's
y'all
see
can
him
come
try
on
that.
here and air y'all little grievances. But if this was on any other chat, Roberto, it was not. It wouldn't have been pretty.
Oh
They would
man,
have looked him up on Google, find out his family information and all this shit.
he would have a Ula Fala tattooed on him.
It would not have been pretty.
Holy shit.
None.
Man, that was a great night of Hill talk.
Yes. Yes. Tribal Chief, Adam Copeland, just reading comments. That's what that was. Just reading.
That's
Ain't
what
got
you
nothing to
need.
do with me.
You need a Hill Chat podcast. You definitely need a Hill Chat night where it's just slander.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let the Hills
Yes.
come
The
in and
Cody
get their
Rose
shit off.
slander is always appreciated. There's always
Yes.
time for that. The rest of it, I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta let everybody get their shit off, man.
Well,
That
very interesting. Very interesting
was great.
chat today.
That
We
was great.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys, it's been 3.5 hours. Ring of Honor was I. That 10-minute main event thing, Tony Khan. If you're looking to get your little contract, this is not how you do it.
Mm-mm.
This is not how you do it. So tomorrow, King Leo will be doing SmackDown. They said 3 hours tomorrow. Good luck with that. Um, I will
No more
be in
rampage.
bed watching.
No more rampage.
Yes, Fletcher, thank you. We appreciate having you on. He said, have a good
Yes.
night, y'all. Amazing stream as always. Thank you.
Thank you,
So don't
Fletcher.
forget SmackDown tomorrow night. Saturday night, we have Collision. So y'all come back over here. And then a couple of hours after that, we have Wrestle Dynasty. Let me see, Wrestle Dynasty, Wrestle Kingdom 19.
Mm-hmm.
Cute GM will be hosting. And then Sunday, y'all come back over here for Wrestle Dynasty, the very first Wrestle Dynasty. This is a cross promotional event with AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Stardom, barely CMLL, but they on the flyer. It's going to be a pretty great show. I think I'm going to look to see for the flyers and just post it on a community tab for anybody who wants to see, or I could just look it up on New Japan's social media accounts because Tony Khan can't be bothered to post those things. Those shows will be, I think, pretty great shows. Really great way to start off the new year. You said what's her YouTube?
Very
It's
cute, yeah.
very cute GM. Type that in. You should find it. You
Mm-hmm.
should find it. Um, let me see. Fletcher says, "See you, Ballet Queen Tati and Sir Leon. We hurt people. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So she'll be doing damn, why do I keep forget Wrestle King? The Wrestle Kingdom is first. And then Wrestle Dynasty is the on Sunday. Wrestle Kingdom, for those of you who don't know, and you're in the US, it will start 3 a.m. Eastern. So if you're not used to watching Japanese pay-per-views, they're typically the middle of the night in the US. Still going to be a great show. And then we're going to have Wrestle Dynasty. I'm not 100% sure yet. If Zack Sabre Jr. title is not on the line against Ricochet, then Kenny Omega will be in the main event for
Mm.
sure. For sure. So everybody who's been crying about Kenny, we love you, Kenny, we miss you, Kenny, let me have your babies. Kenny will be on Sunday at Wrestle Dynasty against Gabe Kidd. So first match back after a little over a year. So can't wait to see how that goes.
Yes.
Can't wait to see how that goes. And you guys know all over again, King Leo's channel at No Dirt Sheets for the Monday Night Raw episode. First one on Netflix. For
Yes.
anybody who was crying to see me with a John Cena shirt, I did say I will wear one for one time only, and I will probably burn that shit after. So don't bother me about it again. If you missed the stream, you missed it.
Yes.
And then NXT New Year's Evil over on King Leo's channel. Then we do that shit all over again from there, as usual.
Yes.
Anything you want to plug in before we go?
Yeah. Pray for me for Monday. That's the only way I'm not going live for Monday. Like I told you guys, is if I'm actually in the building. And I got the call. I just got a call just so I'm about to check that and see what that was about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
well.
because it's my stream anniversary, so it's like I kind of want to stream, but if I can get in the building, then it'll, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might want to stream
No, get
Raw, and
in
then
there.
yeah, you know what I mean? And I'll
Get
just
in
tape
there, you know.
it and send it. And hopefully you guys did like the puppy taker picture I posted earlier. I'm gonna make more content with the dog with wrestling outfits on.
Oh,
So you know, he
cute.
liked the outfit too. Like he didn't
That's
want he
all
kept
days off. It would be you happy about the John Cena thing. And it is you who was telling everybody that it had John Cena merch.
he
I
said
know
put
it was
the
you.
Tati respect.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
You don't told everybody about the damn shirts, and now I have to wear one only for the stream, and that's it. Never again. Never again.
The dog kept trying to put the hat back on when it fell off earlier. It was funny.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, well, that must be a good dog.
He likes to wear clothes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. This is the end of the live stream. Don't forget tomorrow. What he said? He said, "Oh, she said, get in the building. That comes first. Hell yeah!
Trying. I'm doing my
If you
best.
got in, get in.
I'm doing my best.
Absolutely.
They call.
I missed all days off. You got a bingo card for that show.
Yeah, make a
You got a
bingo
bingo
card.
card. Make a bingo card. Even if if King Leo can't do the stream, I'll do it. I'll do it. I like you guys. Why not? Why not? Y'all know I'm gonna be tired as hell from doing Wrestle Kingdom. I mean, not Wrestle Kingdom. Why I keep getting them confused? Wrestle Dynasty. You know what I mean.
Just bring
Y'all
your
know.
blanket. If you fall asleep on stream, fuck it.
No, never. No,
Oh,
me.
you gotta wake up like me, like just one time. Like you just fucking
that ain't never happening. King Leo has done it. King Leo has fallen asleep on stream. What show was that? That
that was after WrestleMania.
That was after WrestleMania. We were so
Like, dude.
tired. That like month we did like over 20 live streams and all this shit. We were tired as hell, but we kept doing all these shows, and then he finally slipped up and fell asleep.
Oh man,
Fell asleep on a live stream.
I was a rookie then, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, gotta do better. Gotta do better. All right, you guys, we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Tomorrow we'll be on No Dirt Sheets for